Good morning, Internet. How you doing? Let's see if we get this music down just a little bit more, and we should be able to do that, which means we should be able to do this. What's up, guys? We are live on Twitch. I am Trey. We're getting ready for another wonderful and fantastic stream. I am the Internet. How's it going, Rob? It's been the highlight of your day. I need to know. Welcome in. Thoroughly. It's been the highlight of your week. It's good to see you, man. We're back at it again with another Saturday morning Tap Tunes. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just that I'm getting older now. I'd so much would rather wake up early and do this than stay up late. Just got back from a 45-minute walk outside, stretching the legs. Ooh, that sounds lovely. That sounds really lovely. I've been working from home 2 days out of the week, and I never appreciated a nice 15-minute walk outside, because most of my job was spent outside. I never wanted to go back out there, but I appreciate a good walk now. So it's a good place to be. But yeah, we're jumping back into some more Zelda. We've gotten 3 out of the 4 powers, divine powers. I forgot what they call them in this game. So we're going to keep going at that. I'll probably goof around a little bit more on side quests than I have been, because it's a reward. We got a main quest done, so now we get to goof off. Hey, Bubs, what is that emote? Good morning, how you doing? What's been the highlight of your day or week? Yeah, working from home all week makes leaving the house extra special and necessary. Yeah, I didn't realize how much I was going to need that. It's been good. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing started. We are going for about 4 hours this morning. We're going to play some Zelda. If this pops up, I can get rid of the music. Also, I'm pretty pumped. Did you see what I built? See that? Dynamically building quote cards as we go. See if it changes game. Come on, don't make me look like a fool. Hey! I've been having fun with some OBS stuff behind the scenes. I knew to get a reaction out of you, so I had to send a thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, look, enough goofing around. It's time to goof around in Hyrule. So we're gonna switch to this. Hopefully everything looks and sounds fantastic. Actually, one second, I need to turn my fan on. If that is too loud, let me know. I'll adjust some settings. All right, where were we? Chat. There we go. Let's see. Also, again, with your hair, it looks so nice. What the hell? Thank you. It started out as laziness. I just missed a couple haircuts at the beginning of the year, so I was like, I'm just going to keep rolling with this. We'll see how this goes. I have not... I had a trim about a couple months ago, but I have not fully cut my hair since last year. All right. Let's see. Hair's looking great. I agree. Bro got flow. Beast Camp, how you doing? It's been the highlight of your day or week. It's good to see you. All right. Let's get to it. Oh, I remember. This is where I died. So I did go and get some upgrades. I came back here to this spot specifically because those guys made me look like a chump. So we're about to do the same thing to them. Let's see. What do we want to drop? Do this. Do this. Hot damn. I think we're getting the controls down. Supreme look. Setting up my ultra wide today, so highlight to come. Maybe. Maybe. I'm excited, man. That's really cool. Let's see. Yes, the length of it is very nice, plus the shine. I just buzzed my hair again, so I can't relate, so I will appreciate others. Krispy Kreme had a Dr. Pepper donut out right now, but the closest one is 90 minutes away. So I'll see you in about 90 minutes. For science, Rob. For science, we need to know. Let's see. Mr. Internet, we need you. All right. Let's not be hasty. Dude, I don't really care for Dr. Pepper, but I want that donut. I've never gone crazy about Dr. Pepper. Of the Texas drinks, I'm in the Big Red camp, and I think that makes me an outlier, but I would rather Big Red over Dr. Pepper. And it's crazy because I don't even like cream soda all that much. Hey, Urbosa, how about we give them a bit of a revelation? Whoop. This magic moment. Oh, I'm not used to having one zoomed in. Let's change bows real quick. Hold on. I don't even know what Big Red is. It must be regional. So I think it originated in San Antonio. And it's slowly spreading, because I remember Aerokin, who's not in Texas. I don't want to dox him. But you got 49 choices now. Not in Texas. Found it where he's at. And he said it tasted like Big Red gum. And I disowned him because it doesn't taste like Big Red gum. Holy shiznuts, how's it going? It's time for my Saturday morning tap tunes. How you doing? It's been the highlight of your day or week. Good to see ya. Let's see. Big Red all day. Yeah, it's technically a cream soda, which I kind of don't agree. It's hard to describe what the taste is. Cream soda always has that lingering vanilla taste, and I don't generally like that in my sodas. So I don't know, something about Big Red has a secret sauce. And there's 2 versions. You can find like the Big Red main label, and then there's like a special version. I can't remember what the label looks like. I see it in Austin sometimes. Both are equally good. If it did, that sounds horrible. Big Red gum was just that horrible candy cinnamon flavor. No, this is nothing like that. Well, I'm not working today. I did 4 12-hour days and 1 10-hour days to make up for it. Damn! Well, I hope you get some plenty of rest. Dr. Pepper isn't like cream soda at all. Is Big Red the comparison? Maybe. Keep an eye out. If you find Big Red, you got to try it. Don't believe the lies Aerokin has sent. Let's see. Aerokin pops up sometimes in the morning. I can't imagine him walking into, don't believe Aerokin. All right, let's see. What else do we want to do? We beat them. We no longer look like chumps. There was a place I wanted to go where everybody knows your name. No, we're going here. I want to see what that X is. I've been ignoring these for a while. Let's get on Bandit and ride. Oh, Bandit! Show me the meaning of haste. I had to look it up. Came from Waco, Texas, 1937, and it's cream soda mixed with citrus oils. Well, that makes sense. I'm a big citrus fan. Call me Legolas. Alright, heading that way. I think we're in the right direction now. Let's see. But, yeah, what's been on everybody's playlist? What games you been up to? What's been keeping you entertained? Love to know. I'm going to be a dad, but I'll be back. Have fun. I don't know why that made me laugh. Like, I'll be back. It's like you're going into Terminator mode. Man, there's so many people we could bully if we wanted. But I'm staying headstrong. We're going here. Rewatched Inside Out last night to prep. Wait, last night in prep to finally watch the sequel today. Oh, dude, I'm excited. I'm curious to hear what you think. I enjoyed it. I won't go into too much specifics, but I think first one's still my favorite. Saturday Tap Tunes. How's it going, Kiko? It's been the highlight of your day, morning, week. I need to know. In that order, specifically. I'm going to throw the gauntlet down. You get more homework. No, I'm kidding. You don't have to. I still need to see Longlegs. That finally hit digital streaming services. And I was bummed I didn't get to see that one in the theater. I was so pumped to see it. I've heard so many things. Some people call it like the best horror movie of the year. Some people are like, this is nothing and ridiculous. And I like to think that's my sweet spot. Oh no! Kiko's gone. Alright, here we go. X marks the spot. What kind of adventures awaits us? So far, nothing. I mean, there's that over there. I guess we can go be heroes. Just for one day. I don't know. It looks like they're putting it to them on their own. This magic moment. What up?
Hey.
Are you traveling too? Oh, me? My name is Coffee. I'm just a rootless wanderer going any way the wind blows. And right now, it's blown me onto the trail of the great bandit Misko's legendary treasure. I've been following a rumor here that One Piece is in a cavern near here. Trouble is, the rumor wasn't totally clear on what the cave was. I traveled a long way only to come up empty. Maybe I should try searching somewhere else? Well, I'm gonna follow the X. You do you. So it's in a cave nearby. I'm going to assume we probably got to blow something up. I only got one bomb flower, so we can't miss. Oh. Well, worst case scenario, we got a shrine. We'll keep Bandit nearby. I don't want to go too far without my horse. I feel like I've been neglecting him this whole game. Boom! 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I'll take that arrow, thank you. Get out of here. I do want this, though. We'll drop down. Keys. I don't know why I still have this shield. It's so dumb. I don't know if it offers any actual protection, but it makes me laugh. Get out of here. You want some? Poke. We got some geckos over there. Stock up on these. Some of those. Alright, we got 2 paths here. We'll take out these nerds. Got him. Alright. Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb here. That's the path we need to go. I'm going to explore this. They wouldn't give us bombs if that's not actually where they wanted us. So, what do I have that can cut this? That'll do. Ooh, hearty truffle. Nerd! How's it going, nervous bird? What has been the highlight of your day or week? I need to know. I was showing off your wonderful quote on Thursday, somewhere. Wednesday. Your link is so fucking ugly. It is. I sat down to add it to my list of quotes that I'm keeping, and it got me cracking up all over again. Space people, Saturday morning at the lake with a cup of coffee and tray. Hope all has been well, man. It's good to see you. How you doing, man? Saturday morning at the lake with a cup of coffee. Can I come? That sounds amazing, man. How you been? Let's see. Oh, good. All right. Immediately, I'm regretting my decisions, but we're going in. What's up? Rolling. What happens if you just headshot him off the bat? I guess you got to headshot him to find out. All right, we'll disconnect you. Got him. Oh, pick up this. Pick up this. Sweet. Let's see. Day and week have been kind of nothing. Me, my partner, and her family have all been super tired lately. Not sure what's happening. What was that? Are we still streaming? We're still streaming. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm sorry to hear things have been down. Hopefully things pick up. Maybe it's just a random funk. Although take 2. Although Civilization 7 got announced and it looks so good. I don't know if I've ever played one. I've bought, I think, Civ 5 or 4. Never got around to actually starting it. I bought it because it was like stupid cheap, and then I just kept hearing about how like, oh man, once you start that game, it takes forever. And so I was like, I don't know if I have the time to start this yet. I'm very much a person, I've been finding this out about myself here recently, especially like when it comes to sitting down to do things. Like if it's an episode of a show, I won't start it unless I know I can finish it. Same thing with a movie. And all that's really doing in my life is making me not do anything. Because it's such a dumb mentality to have. Alright, that doesn't break. Let's see. Very good to play with friends. A good banter game. Okay. Note to self. Find friends. Play Civ. Alright, let's see. The Civ games are very much a rite of passage for gamers. Everyone has to get nuked by Gandhi once in their lifetime. Quote of the week. How's it going, Red? What's been the highlight of your day, week, or morning? Need to know. Have you been? Me? I gotta make sure. Is Sierra in the chat? I got confused with her blue color last time. No, I've been all right. It's been a slow wind down between the two jobs. So I've been good. I love fall and winter, and the fact that we're so close has been putting me in a good mood. I didn't want that. Get out of here. Let's see. Pretty much what Red said. That Red, he's pretty smart. Alright, let's go. I can't wait for it to stop being 30 degrees every fucking day. There's slight moments, especially yesterday because I did the lawn service work. Oh shit. Where it would briefly just get pleasant. Like the wind was blowing, it was a nice breeze, and I was like, oh, it's coming. I can feel it. It's about to be hell as soon as this cloud moves, but I know fall's around the corner. Let's see. Tab been coding like a madman all week. Don't let him fool you. No. I think just knowing that the cooler months are around the corner has me hoping. Hey, get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Autumn and spring are the best months. Oh, shit. There we go. I got a pumpkin spice latte for me and the wife this morning. Vibes plus plus, baby. Ooh. Did that accompany a donut? How's the coding stuff been going? It's fantastic, man. I love it so much. It was one of those things that like I always admired from afar but never thought I could do. And then like jumping right into it, it's like it's such a fun brain scratch. He's very good at it too. Stop it. They actually are. HTML, JavaScript, CSS, and then here at home, purely through necessity of the stream, I've been trying to take a stab at like Python stuff. That's what was building the quote of the week stuff. Damn, all the web stuff. Yeah. Let's see. Python is super basic. Hey man, you've seen me play. It takes me a while to put things together. Getting close to React as well. I've been learning Unity coding for games, but my brain has not been working the last week. There's a, oh, there it is. I'm about to die. I bet you're wondering how I got here. What the hell's going on? Who's doing this? You are. So for context, if you haven't picked up, Beastcamp and I are friends and we work together. And we've been kicking around the idea of, like, not for anything other than just purely curiosity, seeing what game development would be like. It's not something I think I'd ever want to do because I've heard so many horror stories, but I have a curiosity, like especially as much as like the tools for making Game Boy games today have gotten so like common. It would be fun just to see. We're doing it eventually. Eventually. There's a quote I saw on Twitter once that was like, adulthood is basically getting through the week to that point where things finally slow down and realizing it never slows down. So eventually we'll get to it. Let's see. My friend has been making a game for a few years now, and I've been doing the art. Is there anything public about it yet? I don't want to put any information out there that's not there, but I'd love to see. Maybe we're not working forced overtime. Yeah, it's on Steam. I want to see. Become a game developer and get laid off immediately. Yeah, there's no desire to want to do anything professionally in that regard. It's more just curiosity. I like I think Leech put it best. I'm a tinkerer. I like just seeing how things work. I only do indie game making. Super satisfying though when things are working. I think that's what I love so much about coding. Beastcam and I talked about this. This is gonna be so stupid. You can make fun of me. I like it because it reminds me of Dark Souls. Like, I'm beating my head against the problem. I don't understand what it is, and then there's a moment where it clicks. Like, fuck yeah, I did it. There's like an endpoint to figuring out the problem, and it's very satisfying. It's 100% that. So, you know, I should have played Dark Souls earlier in my life. Apparently, it's a key lesson I've related to so many different things. Oh man. Let's see. Start breaking these. I just wish there were better tutorials on the internet. People don't explain anything. One of the things I learned is that I need practical examples to learn. Because I was doing, which this isn't, like, if anybody has had any curiosity, like the Code Camp, Free Code Camp, and Mimo. Mimo's like Duolingo for coding. Super valuable resources. They were a great way to get, like, used to the language of it. But I'm not someone that's like, okay, go do this nonsensical thing just to practice this concept. I want to see realistic examples, and that's where I learned best. Because there was one point where, like, the Free Code Camp was doing, like, hey, use your knowledge of CSS and HTML to recreate a nutrition label. And I'm like, this is dumb. I would just get an image of a nutrition label and put it on the screen. But yeah. If there's any interest, Mimo is a fun, like, just immerse yourself in the language kind of thing. I'm at the point I'm gonna just make a fucking paint file and draw lines between the scripts, being like, this part affects this. Oh man, dude, I've realized that too. Like, there's points where I'm beating my head on a problem, and it's just like, all right, fuck it, pen and paper, let's start drawing. What am I trying to do? Yes. All right, what are we looking for? All right, I hate to waste another bomb. You dropped the bomb. Oh, can't use that one. That one takes time. Let's see. There we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see. I don't know what web development's like, but game development is just dozens of small scripts. All right, let's see. Oh, what's this? A ranger caught up. No. Ooh, this armor is built in electricity resistance thanks to its source material, an ancient marvel called rubber. Such technology does not exist in this modern age. Interesting. Is Zelda in the future? Is this a Star Wars situation? Alright, let's see. Is Ganon your father? I hope not. I don't think I actually need to be electric resistant, but it looks cool. I want to look as dysfunctional as possible, is what I'm finding. That is my Hyrule aesthetic. And I think I'm nailing it. Alright, so there's still something over here. Let's light it up. We almost made a mistake. Alright. Tulin! How many night shields do we need? We got 4 in this one place. Well, I'm not getting rid of Hudson, so that's for sure. We'll get rid of whatever this is. There we go. Well, damn it, I was gonna grab that. Alright, never mind. Let's get out of here. Which I guess we could just ascend out of here quickly. Bup, bup, bup. Alright. I think we've taken every route we wanted to take. Because that ended up being nothing. I mean, I guess I could get all this. We got a rock breaker. Alright, let's continue onward. So we got a shrine not too far here and a couple of camps we can go bully. Let's go do that. So, actually, kind of thinking out loud, we've gotten 3 of the dungeons done. I don't know if every dungeon correlates to how many powers we get. I'm assuming 4. This is the last dungeon that I know of. I don't want to go there just yet because I have all this area to explore too. So we're going to make a great push into that area and get that side mission that gives me the shrine detector. I forgot who told me to go meet them out there, and they would upgrade my my sensor. So that's where we're going. I didn't know that I could update my camera firmware via the phone app. This is so much better than downloading to a memory card and importing it. What camera, buddy? Right, my highlight. I'm gonna go to a motorcycle ride at Drumheller. Ooh, that sounds fun. Kiko, I'm sorry I gave you so much homework. I didn't mean to put too much pressure on your highlight. Let's see. Hell yeah, Kiko. That sounds awesome. Very badass. Like you don't already know. I know, I'm prompting you. I didn't want to give your news to chat. Who's this? Well, that's cool, man. How's the camera been? Hi there. Welcome to Rolling Pastures. Hateno Village is famous for fresh milk and produce like Hylian tomatoes. They're tasty and nutritious. You could eat them raw, but they're even better if you cook them up first. If you want to visit Hateno for yourself, go to Dueling Peaks in Necluda and then head eastward. Just wait till you start cooking with fresh milk and produce. Culinary perfection. Now, how about a sampling of some of Hateno's finest? I'll buy. What you got? None of the things that I use. Bye. Come again? Later. Drumheller, a.k.a. Dino Capital of Alberta. Ooh. I'm excited. The Childish Gambino concert is in like 2 weeks, and John and I just booked our stay, so we're gonna get to explore Austin a little bit too before the show, and I'm so pumped. I haven't had much of a chance to test it out yet because of work. Got my first lens on Monday. I'm updating the firmware now and running through the menus. Hell yeah! What lens you get? All right, we got a bunch of these. Do we want them though? Oh, is this a test your might? I'm about to ruin your whole day, robot. The shrine purifies the ancient evil. You who have entered here, heed my instruction. Excuse me. Steady your aim and throw the weapon at the enemy. Don't tell me what to do. Your other attacks are ineffective. You're ready yourself. Okay. All right. We got ourselves tutorial time. Let's throw... Actually, can we cheat this? Well done. If I lose my boomerang, I'm going to be booma-pissed. Watch the enemy's movements and throw the weapon carefully. Or I can cheat. Dang it. Let's grab it. Knocked him down. What a nerd. Oh, I think I actually just killed him. You have proven your mastery. Now proceed to the innermost chamber. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I have slept on boomerangs. I think these things are OP in Tears of the Kingdom. Let's see. It's weird having Drumber being a Badlands and Banff being a heavily forested area, not far from where I live. You got options. Damn, Bokoblin arms are strong? We'll drop this. And we'll grab this. Oh, never mind. We ain't doing shit. Nervous? You're asking the wrong question. The question is, Trey, why are you doing a tutorial shrine 100 hours into the game? Because I fucking missed it. I skipped all of this. I ran as far as I could, you muppet! I ran as far as I could from everything I was supposed to do. It's my hero's journey. Let's get rid of this. I don't think I've ever been called a muppet before. I love it. Alright, let's see. I don't know if I read it, Sigma 2470. That's pretty cool. I'm excited for you, Red. That camera was badass. Let's get out of here. What's even funnier to me is how many of these like tutorial shrines there were. And and I remember specifically the first few streams. Man, this game is so hard. What's going on? It's because I didn't do any of these gimme tutorials to upgrade my hearts. All right, one up. All right, what else is near? Okay, where was that camp? Oh, I thought... Okay, so there's a Korok right there that's saying, I need to reach my friend. It just so happened that Bandit was in the right place that I thought I whistled, and the horse was saying, I need to reach my friend. Oh, man. I was about to feel bad for never including him. Alright. Where is that group of Bokoblins? So this is where we met her. I think we passed it over here. Yeah, there it is. I don't know if we've done this before, but we'll check it out. And then from here we'll go to those lookout points. Somewhere over there. What's up, nerds? I need your treasure. Making up for the first one. Can I get them all in one go? No. Got him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, time to get creative. Don't mind me. All right, what's our strongest weapon? I need to do something with that big ol' stump. Okay, someone's in a grumpy mood. Let's get ready. Right back at you, bub. There's no need to pout. That was timed perfectly with that piano riff. There we go. Poor tutorial enemies supposed to help you in your first steps. Instead, they get Link, Destroyer of Worlds. I rushed and suffered through the end to come back and flex on the beginning. Oh man, what's even funnier is if you go and like watch me take on the stone talus at the beginning. It was pathetic. There was whole streams dedicated to beating one of those. Let's see. Here we go. What did that give me? 19? That's weak as shit. I'm sure there's a methodology to fusing these strong attack pieces. I'll be thinking about that. It always makes you laugh in open world RPGs. What, like going and overpowering yourself and coming back? I don't know if they're still here. Beast Camp, since we share an office together, he runs through Pokemon, and hearing him like, hell yeah, like flex on the lower enemies is very funny. Having gone and leveled up and come back. Okay, I'm all packed. I'm gonna go vroom. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Kiko, be safe. Have fun. Have a good time. That's awesome. Yep, like doing all the New Vegas DLC, then you come back to the Mojave and no one is ready for that. It's fun. It's a great way to play. Sometimes you gotta flex on them, you know? All right. We're open world exploring today. We'll before the stream ends, I'll go ahead and get started on that final temple dungeon, whatever. But right now we're gonna push into this area. What's this? Couple of nerds up to no good. Oh, it's very hard to aim this way. You know what? Fuck them. I just ruined their day. I'm gonna leave them. Oh, man. Let's see. Where are we at in the map? We need to head that way. Nope. This way? Yeah, that's the way we're going. This is awkward. We're gonna pass them again. In Knights of the Old Republic, you could do a trick where you didn't level up at all after the tutorial until you became a Jedi. Something's happening. Sorry, hold on. I always forget to do this setup so I can see something. Squeakerdy! Thank you so much for tapping in. And having an amazing name. Oh, man. All right, let's see. And the game was not ready for that kind of balancing. Hold on, let me do that again. In Knights of the Old Republic, you could do a trick where you didn't level up at all after the tutorial until you became a Jedi. Damn. One, two, buckle my shoe. Missed. All right, you want some? Oh, not the Gerudo bow. This one. Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do with that. Dude, that guy has no chance. Ow! Okay. You made me look like a fool. Let's seal the deal. Hold on. 1 second. Well, I just wasted 2 pieces for nothing. But what we're gonna do is... Where's that big one? Gnarled wooden stick. Was the deal sealed? Yes, but not in the way that I thought. Alright, well that wasn't what I thought it'd be. Yeah, it never fails. You can fuse so many things to your arrows, and I always forget until the last moment and then miss every shot. Alright. Where are we headed? I mean, there's a big cloud of smoke over there. Let's go see what that smoke is. Oh, bandit. Although I kind of have a feeling that might be Ganon shenanigans. Boom. Are the trees attacking again? I don't have time for the tree. Can you? Oh, no, you can't. I was going to say, I wonder if you could ascend from the horse. Nailed it. Missed it. One more time. Oh, no, not that one. Special delivery. Ow! Come on! I was trying to do that to them. Okay. All right. I love this game. Let's try this again. It was very special. I'm angry. Prepare to suffer the wrath of Link. Disregard his inability to drive. What? There we go. All right, let's take it from the top. Strong piece. Missed. All right, we'll systematically take him out. I'm like the John Wick of Hyrule. Missing the first shot is the first part of being John Wick. You gotta have something to revenge. Hi, I'm new here. How's it going, Antlered Key? It's been the highlight of your day or week. I need to know. Actually. Hit me! Morning, nerds. How's it going, Sierra? It's been the highlight of your day. I need to know. Week will suffice. Boom. I am but a god. Did they even die? Oh, no, there's just still more. Okay, so they have the fusing ability too. Interesting. Let's see. I mean, your hat is super silly, but you're basically Hannibal Lecter to the bokoblins. Yes. I'm like Batman. I like to strike fear in the heart of my enemies. You know? It's not about who I am underneath. But what I do. No! Damn it! Oh, look who's back for more. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see. Do strike fear, though? There is no Link. Link is just an idea. You can't kill an idea. Look at him, an idiot. Oh, my God. Highlight is the possibility of playing D&D twice in 1 week. My in-person group was finally able to play in person again. Fantastic. I know you were preparing like a one-shot kind of mini-session. How did that go? All right, 704 Malik. We're gonna hash this out right here. I have no idea what you're talking about in terms of bans. If you're ban avoiding, this is not the place to be. So yeah, and you said it wasn't our stream or our Discord, which I checked into. I don't think so. What are you talking about? I'm not ban avoiding. Sounds like it. All right, let's see. Grab this. This. I don't know what that even is. I don't think you know how funny those two statements back to back are. Let's see. We got to build 2.5 characters for my thing. The other two weren't able to join character creation, but that's okay since we won't be playing for a while. Let's see. Well, that's cool. I'm very excited to hear. I hope that goes well. Is that funny? Yeah. Who are you talking about? Where did you get banned? It is. It's one of my favorite scenes in Ted Lasso, where there's this like super self-centered character, and Ted was going around asking people like, "Hey, if you could be an animal, what animal would you be?" And the super self-centered character goes, "Why would I want to be any other animal? I'm me." And Ted's like, "I don't think you understand how healthy that is." Well, I'm not. I don't know who that is, Malik. All right, let's see. But you asked me. I did. We're going in circles here. Let's see. That's what I'm looking for. Want help finding the Hylian shield? No. I kind of like following my bliss. I do appreciate the asking. Alright, let's see. Where were we? Oh, yes, we're following the smoke. That shrine looks nearby, though, so let's go do that. He's beyond help! Damn, nervous? You're right, though. Let's see. True. Okay. All right. What? No! I'm not going to be too precious about this one. Destroy fuse material. That's what I'm looking for. That's the sweet stuff. We still love them, though. Aww. We should eat before we die. Generally, a good idea. Hey, nobody look at this failed attempt at food. Pine cone on a stick? Have you ever been hit with a pine cone on a stick? You ready? No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. All right, let's see. Let's go in here. I have a feeling this is going to be another one of those, would you believe me if I said yes? Yes. Then yes. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Damn. Hey, I'm naked! Somewhere out there, Kim is like, I was right! I too have been hit with a pine cone and also a stick. I've been hit with a stick. I don't know if I've ever been hit with a pine cone. Good morning, friendo C-Bot. How you doing? It's been the highlight of your day. I need to know. Welcome in. Malik, I don't know if you're here. If you are, I haven't greeted you the right way. I was on edge because I thought you were someone trying to avoid a ban. So I'm going to ask you, what's been the highlight of your day? Hey, a C-Bot. Let's see. Bird. Oh, right. We only get what we get. And we don't throw a fit. Do I even have any arrows? Okay, we got 10 arrows. So if you're unfamiliar with what Neki shrines are, they take everything from you and make you claw your way back up to the top. And I was built for this. Stop it. I miss the poorly made taxidermy bokoblin. I have a name. Jeez. I miss you too. All right, let's see. All right, we're hiding. I just got back from breakfast and trying to figure out what to do other than laundry. I'll give you one short thing. What'd you do for breakfast? Give me the deets. All right, so here's the deal. I know I could one-shot this guy, but let's keep gathering resources. We get what we get is basically what I say at work. I picked it up from my sister. She is a kindergarten or first grade teacher. I can't remember. And she always talks about, like, that's how she, like, calms the kids. It's like, we get what we get and we don't throw a fit. And I'm sure it's a popular phrase, but it makes me happy every time I hear it. You get what I give you and you'll like it. Let's see. Turkey wrap with some fruit. Yum, yum. Ooh. I helped my dad drop off his truck. Oh! His truck to get looked at because he had a tire leak. I got Mickey D's for breakfast this morning. Okay. I think we're just gonna rip that Band-Aid off and we're gonna start popping some suckers. One. 2. Calm down. Calm down. No shields. Oh! I'm being bullied! I'm out of arrows. Okay, alright, nobody panic. Y'all, it only took 120-something hours, but I legitimately think that might be the first blocking I've ever had in this game. Ow! And it didn't last long. Alright, we did it. Not in, but that would be interesting. Could be like the meatballs at IKEA. Let's see. Fruit, like grape jelly on a breakfast biscuit. Congrats, try! That's going to the quote of the week list. That's very funny. Let's see. What's the hot dog with the jelly called? An abomination? Let's see. Goodness, my typos are on it today. Hey, you're a busy person. We don't care. Typo away. What was in here? Nothing. Okay, what the fuck is an American biscuit? Stay away from me. American biscuit. Fluffy, delicious beauty. Feels like Barry White's starting to play. Jeez. We didn't even use this. Is it like a scone? It's like a fluffy, flaky biscuit. I don't know how else to describe it. Let's get rid of one of these. Which doesn't make sense because this thing is much stronger. So a scone. Alright, let's see. Go. Yeah, it's like a softer scone, typically without a fruit or extra sugar on top. Like a fluffy bread, a bit stodgy, crunchy outside. Typically used in little breakfast sandwiches. Alright, well, we got another shrine done. Although sometimes you can put cheese or jalapenos in it. Oh, that sounds good. Scones can be sweet or savory, just good all around. I'm starting to think this bread idea, pretty good idea. One of our crowning achievements. Let's see. I love scones, so I'm all for this. One of my favorite local breakfast place has homemade biscuit breakfast sandwiches or bagel or Texas toast. Hot damn, man. That is my, I want that to be my Tony Soprano place. That's the place I want to be at the last moment. There was a place in St. Louis that had this well-known hot dog that had grape or strawberry jelly on it, and it was awesome. Can't remember the name of it, though. I don't know if I could get behind a hot dog with jelly, but I don't know. Stranger things, I guess. What's that thing people are doing on TikTok? The watermelon with mustard or something like that? Apparently it's amazing. I'll take their word for it. I'd get behind it. Have you had meatballs at IKEA? No. Biscuits by themselves are typically more savory, but can be eaten with jam or breakfast sausage or cheese. I had breakfast, and I want more breakfast. All right, let's get out of here. Also, back to lurking BRB. You got it. Scones are mostly only sweet if you're having a high tea. Hello, bandit. Generally, they're pretty neutral. How'd I get out of here? You appear to be a normal traveler. Normal. Forgive my impolite stare. I'm a Gerudo soldier on a mission to hunt down the Yiga clan. The Yiga, if you're lucky enough not to have met them, are rascals who like to accost travelers on the road. And as if that wasn't enough, they're also masters of disguise. The fiends masquerade as ordinary travelers, and then, when your guard is down, they strike. Ooh. Wherever your journey takes you, keep a weather eye out for the Yiga clan. Been there, done that. My mom would make cheese and spinach scones and just have them with butter. Ooh, I found it. Monte Cristo dog. Bun spread with strawberry jam topped with Swiss cheese. And where's this at? Where'd you say? St. Louis. Damn. Sounds delicious. Right between the eyes. One more for measure. I don't think that's a phrase, but he's dead, so we get to go roll with it. Good measure is what I was searching for. Alright, what do we got in here? Anything cool? I just got reminded of a fun conversation at work, where I just brought up a dumb question of like, hey, what's the coolest dinosaur, or what's the lamest dinosaur, and would ask various people, and one guy's response has stuck with me, which was, I only know cool dinosaurs. And that's the kind of energy I think I want to have every day for every situation. Let's see. Where's the water? It was a place called Iron Barley. Great stuff. Not sure if they're around anymore. Oh, damn. One of my favorite things about the Dutch, they have something called a bruges, which is just bun with cheese, but they have, oh my god, bruges jason, which means healthy bun, and it's just cheese in a bun with added lettuce, tomato, mayo. Super healthy Dutch people. Best dino is the ankylosaur. I'm basic, and I think everybody could predict what my favorite dinosaur is. But it's the T-Rex. It's the classic. It's the F-150 of dinosaurs. I said the lamest dinosaur was the Allosaurus, which was the T-Rex ripoff. Allosaurus, something like that. Oh, does this take these out in one? No. They are clean now. Your blue moblin pounder is badly damaged. I didn't know what we called it, but I like that name. The old Moblin Pounder. That's a sandwich I'd numb. Hey, can you hold this? Not that one. Hey! Why do boomerangs not come back? What kind of mushroom is that? Damn. Alright, we got that back. Was there anything worth being here for? Can't go wrong with bread and cheese. No, you cannot. Do we want to get rid of this? Do we really need a Frond Guster? Destroy fused. And let's fuse with this. That'll do. I guess we still have room for the Frond Guster. I'm gonna regret that before the stream's over. Oh, are we finally... No, there's no hands here. We do have a Bokoblin we can go pick on, though. Not the hands! Oh, yeah, you were here for the hands. Listen, I'm stronger now than I was before. I can take on some hands. I got cool weapons, cool duds. Look, we can multitask. Hey, will you open this for me? What about this one? Damn it. Time to bully the locals! Okay, now when you put that spin on it... Let's see. You know, it is salt in the wound. I am wearing the mask of them. I should be able to blend in with them. With the game mechanic. And yet, I just immediately start attacking. After all this time, we learned that Link is just a colonizer. Oh, no! Uh-oh. Let's see. Starting to explain why the next game is centered around Zelda. They gotta distance themselves. Damn. Check these last two and then we'll get going. I don't think there's anything else here. Whoop. Come on now. Should fuse with that box. Take the rusty claymore. What's up here? Alright, I think we broke even on our arrows. Oh, more people! I don't even know if we're still on task. I feel like Nintendo's design philosophy with this game and Breath of the Wild was just, ooh, a piece of candy. Well, I think I proved your point while typing that. I literally like, ooh, more people. Yep. But I mean, it really is. It's why I attribute Breath of the Wild and now this as like one of my favorite games ever. Because prior to this, I didn't really care for open world games, and I would always get super stressed out playing them, not knowing where to go. And I feel like this game really took was like, okay, it doesn't matter where you go. And I'm sure other games did it. This is just a game that meshed with my brain. Wherever you go, there's something that rewards your curiosity. And that's why it's like just comfortable to be in. I never feel like I'm not doing the right thing. In general, I don't like open world games. How much property damage has Link alone done in the 2 games? Oh man, I bet you there's a YouTube series out there. Somebody has done these calculations. If not, Seabot, I think you've got yourself a viral video if you want to research it. I really need to start paying attention to the things I'm fusing. I can't do that. Let's see. What do we want to get rid of? I mean, let's get rid of this. That's stupid. We'll take this with us. What's the rupee cost of a wooden box? It's my favorite Kendrick Lamar song. Let's see. Oh boy, check schedule. Ooh, and Blazing Shield. What do I want to give up? Nothing. Alright, let's see. Okay, cool. You've been very patient. We'll start breaking it with this. These things are very hard to control. Don't laugh. Alright, anybody else? Hey, I knew there was something. I've been trying to be kind, but I've had it. Another one? Whoa! Let's do this. Nope, not that one. I think putting it on fire makes it more susceptible. I'll let Sidon deal with it. And they are gone. Imagine if they put in women and children bokoblins. You'd have a very different feeling after taking out a camp and finding them. Yeah. Now I just feel bad. There's unrest in the forest. There's trouble with the trees. I'm about to have an int really pissed at me. I think y'all really have recontextualized this. I am the terror that strikes across Hyrule. Saruman? Oh, I already opened that. I feel like there should be Trey's Law, like Hanlon. How's it going, Kelman? What's been the highlight of your day? I need to know. Welcome in. Good to see ya. We're just committing crimes across Hyrule. Oh, bandit! Time to show me the meaning of haste. You're going the wrong way. That's the wrong way. What are you doing? There you go, buddy. We're made for each other. Let's see. Oh, no! How do I block? Let's get rid of you. There we go. 1 down. 2 down. I already have cheap viewers. I don't need y'all. Let's see. Halen's Razor. Never attribute to kindness which can be explained by incompetence. I thought... Wasn't that, What's Occam's Razor? What am I misconstruing that with? I know maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong. Hey! Okay, I'm cheap. Oh, man. Let's see. Only the cheap is for tap! man. Alright, let's see. Let's get out of here. I was going the wrong way, like an idiot. Yeah, this is the way. Where were they going without ever knowing the way? Okay, so the smoke we probably actually won't get to. That looks like that's far off into the distance. I thought we were getting close to it, but it's nothing around. Occam's razor is a simple explanation, usually the correct one. So what would Trey's law be? So what are the two we have so far? Simplest is the correct one, and then never attribute kindness to what can be explained to incompetence. Let's see. Thank you. I was gonna say never attribute complicated to what can be attributed to Trey. Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. What's up here? Later, Gator. Anything cool? Ah, Korok, that's pretty cool. It's got cool in the name. Ah! Last one. My highlight is I'm in Germany, and I got baked goods this morning, and they were delicious. Hey, we were just talking about baked goods. Hell yeah, Germany. That sounds lovely, Kel. Back on the food train. We're never truly off the food train. All right, where do we want to go from here? Let's start scouting. I heard German bread is the best. Okay, so we got something there, and it looks like it's a horse stable. That looks like an outpost we could go bully. But up. let's keep heading that way because I want to go unlock the map for this area. And it looks like we'll figure out whatever that cloud is above. They do take their bread seriously. Is the Bruges similar to a Danish? All right, looks like the only way we're getting across. Well, not the only way. We could travel, or we could fly. Can we? Okay, no. I thought I could take the horse with me. I really, You could get... If there was a horse stable nearby, you can get the harness. And I wonder if we could fuse to that and fly with the horse. Where's the closest stable? Next time we're at a stable, I'm going to get the harness. We're going to see if horse can fly. You could put the horse on the glider, but you can't make it fly or something. That's very funny. These buns are hot, but are they also crossed? No, and I'm sad I want hot cross buns. All right, let's see. Is there a horse stacking in the game? What? Come again? How often are you stacking horses? It is definitely the wrong time of year for that. I'm enjoying hearing you try to pronounce Dutch words, though. I know. Look, I'm still struggling with English words. Hot buns won't be out until Boxing Day. I've never had a hot cross bun, but I want one. All right. This would work. But this is better. Wait. Y'all ready to fly? Actually, hold on. I just ate. I can't be hungry again. We gotta stop meeting like this. Let's put you there. Nope. Hey, NetTech, how you doing? It's been the highlight of your day. I need to know. Welcome in. Week, morning, whatever applies. You're just in time for a launch. Let's see. Hey, Net. All right, y'all ready for greatness? Bum. Somewhere over the rainbow. You finished Tears of the Kingdom. Congratulations. What'd you think? That was a smooth takeoff. That was a lot smoother than it should have been. Also, it's getting very cloudy and dark. Uh-oh. 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 Well. We didn't have enough oomph on it. Smooth takeoff, not as smooth a landing. Well, Net, I'm glad to hear you finished Tears of the Kingdom. I know the story was important to you. Hopefully nothing else was spoiled. Such an amazing game. 160 in, but I already miss it. Been listening to the soundtrack. Nice. So are you, when you say you're done, did you beat the story and now have some things you want to tie up? Or are you, like, done? It's always going great for you for about 50% of the action tray. Listen, man. I'm the Mr. Magoo of success. I stumble into a lot of it. Ow! Done. All shrines, all side quests, and all adventures finished. Dang. So what's next? I can't. It's always so hard to be in a game for so long and then be like, okay, what else? I remember like that feeling precisely in Breath of the Wild, especially because when it finished, I never thought we would get a sequel like this. So it was a very like, oh man. Which I think attributes to a lot of why I goofed off so much at the beginning of this game. Because it's like, I don't know when I'll get a game like this again. Alright, we really fell through. It does hurt when you really love a piece of media and it just ends, right? I have a feeling I'm going to feel like that with the bear. Whenever that finally comes to a close. Oh, shrine. Next is Echoes of Wisdom, I guess, or maybe a PlayStation game. Yeah, well, shit, yeah, we're not far away from Echoes. That's what, 3 weeks? I don't remember the last time I had that with the game. Can I get under? No. Thanks, only had to look at the last 15 or so shrines. Let's see. There we go. One of my tasks today is to get that upgrade that tells me where the shrines are. The little shrine hunter thing. I definitely want to complete shrines before we get to the end. I think I would do all shrines, all missions. Ooh, let's go back in. I don't think I would do all core rocks, though. I feel that. I've done that in games. I had a friend start what's it called? Elden Ring. God, I couldn't remember that name to save my life. And that's like one of the things, like, I know I definitely have reached this point in my life. I'm not as precious about looking things up as I used to be, where it's like, oh, I gotta beat this game without looking up anything. I'm 33 years old. I don't have time for that. I'm gonna look shit up if I get stuck. The funniest part of finishing it was definitely how I started adding more and more conditions for finishing the games for myself. That's, again, kind of goes to what I was speaking on, like, I don't know when I'll get a game like this again, so it's like, I don't want this to end. And you just kind of drag it out. What were the conditions you were adding? Alright, let's think here. We got a shrine. We fell down. We can't get through here. I don't think so, at least. So the only other thing I can think of is ascending up and seeing if there's another well we can fall down over there. I looked up a lot in Elden Ring by the end. Yeah, it's like, what am I... Like, the game itself is hard. Why am I adding not knowing what to do into the difficulty curve? Like, the fun isn't the surprise for me. The fun is, like, doing it. In games like that. Sometimes the surprise can be fun. But, I don't know. It's just... It's a better place to be in, I think. Alright, that's what we're going to do. We're going to ascend up and see if there's, like, a well on the other side we can fall into. The difficulty is there on all games for you, Trey. Shut up. You're right. Let's see. So somewhere over here, there should be a well. Well. Games are hard and I am dumb. Me too, Sierra. Me too. Oh, it's blocked off. Well, I got something for you. This looks like a job for a time bomb. I said, this looks like a job for a time bomb. Alright, let's put some distance. I don't want to get caught in the explosion. Are we going to hit this? Just to be sure. I was going to laugh when we were right back where we started. I'll happily have a few games I'm interested in that'll get me through till March next year. What are the games? Visiting almost all the larger Skylands was a condition I added. I ended up not deciding to fully upgrade my energy well. That takes really long. Nor getting upgraded sages. That only boosts attack by 1.2%. Or 1.2 times. I gotcha. Man, there's so much to explore. I think there was a part of me that was overwhelmed by how much there was in the sky. But I definitely want to try and explore much of the map as possible. Age of Mythology Retold comes out soon, and the new Dragon Age, and then eventually Civ 7. Games on the horizon for me that I'm excited about. Echoes of Wisdom, but I don't think I will dive into that until I finish this. So, you know, 2027. The Plucky Squire. If y'all have not seen The Plucky Squire, look it up. It's a gorgeous looking game that takes place inside a storybook, and you can pop out of the book into a 3D world. So it goes back and forth between 2D and 3D. Super gorgeous. Excited about that. And I don't know when it's coming out, if it's this year or next year, but there's a Jurassic Park survival game that I'm excited about. Dude, yeah, Plucky Squire, it's so charming, man. I was actually talking about this with a friend at work. I'm surprised we haven't seen like a whoa, like it would be fun how you have these what's it called? Dead by Daylight type games where it's like 4 people versus like 1 killer. Where you could do that with Jurassic Park setting, where like you're a dinosaur hunting 4 players trying to escape a park. And like maybe part of it... Ah, damn it, another one of these? Like whoever Whoever's the dinosaur, maybe gets a chance to create the park you have to escape. You're such a Nintendo nerd. Who? Would you stand still, please? Are you gonna fall? Yeah, you are. Let's go here. Man, this is a very inconvenient spot. That's how it's done, boyo. The most important but hardest thing for me was acknowledging that it's done basically everything in the game and that I explored basically the entire map, because otherwise I wouldn't feel good about finishing it. I'm glad you got a good ending, Net. That's very satisfying to hear. It's odd for me because most people, I feel, have a lot of history with Nintendo games and I just do not. For me, I mean, I've talked about it a million times. Like growing up, I had the Super Nintendo and I had the Mario All-Star Collection. So like that was games for me. Was all the Mario games that had come out at that point at my fingertips. So that's where my nostalgia came from. Did you never play any of those early games? Let's see. Either way, getting all of the Dragon Tears, then rewatching them chronologically is a must. Will do. Yeah, I will definitely be prepared before going in to the final fight. Sorry, I got a text. Checking it out real quick. My cousin, so I've gotten back into collecting Pokemon cards, and my cousin sent me a link to a pretty good deal on the Pokemon 151 set that they re-released. I'm not going to do it. I want to, but I'm not going to do it. I've tried to fight that Talos so many times. This one specifically? Let's see. I'm on the English keyboard. No, I didn't play Nintendo apart from GoldenEye a bit. You know, GoldenEye is feel like is up there as one of like the bigger Nintendo games. Never played it. Let's see. Which I saw somebody somebody remade it on PC, and it's like straight up GoldenEye Link. Like it doesn't have any of the IP addressed to it, but it is GoldenEye. Early Mario scrollers were fun, although I enjoy Donkey Kong Country and Donkey Kong Country 3. Did you ever play the second one? But hear me out, Trey. What if you did buy it? No. Maybe. All right, come on, show yourself. It's time to get shocked. I don't think that did it. We didn't have enough pepper on it. Let's angle it. There we go. Remember when my parents got me and my sibs the OG NES? I was a baby gamer for life. I was lucky that like they were just there. I think it was my uncle who was more into it, and then my dad by proxy. But that's who I remember that had the Super Nintendo. And then at that point, I was spoiled. I had all of them. Between my uncle and my dad, they would just hook me up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. If I could stop falling, that would be fantastic. Am I an idiot? Don't answer that. Come on, show up. What? How do I get this fight? There we go. I'll take this. Take you. What can I not hold? Thank you. I don't want it. I don't want it. Go away. I don't have any room for this. Let's get rid of you. Okay. Let's see. I did, but I like Trixie Kong more than Diddy Kong because she had the long ponytail, and I also had a long ponytail. I was convinced I could one day spin my head up and also fly via hairstyle. And yes, that specific Dallas. Did you ever manage it? No. See, you reminded me when I was a kid. We used to have those umbrella hats that would like just sit strapped on your forehead, and it was supposed to protect you from the sun, the shade. And I was convinced as a kid if I was wearing that hat and I jumped high enough, I would float. So I remember I would climb on our freezer, and I would just jump down to see if I slowed down like any little bit. I hurt myself so many times doing that shit. Let's see. I highly recommend Donkey Kong Country 2 if you ever get a chance. But I totally understand. Trixie Kong was one of the best. What's everyone's thoughts on the Switch successor? Excited? Heard we might get Breath of the Wild in 4K. I am excited to see what they do. I'm of the mindset that I kind of feel like Nintendo is going to Nintendo, and it'll be so far out from what we expect the Switch to be. Like they'll break away from the thing that brought them success. I'm excited. I'm ready for a new one though. It's definitely showing its age, and I'd be excited to see. I'd be excited to see what they come up with. Let's see. Anything with is there a Switch successor? We're supposed to hear about it at the end of this year, right? Is it just a Switch but more powerful? We don't know anything about it except rumors. Did you ever manage to float? No. My God, guys, I played GTA 2 and didn't get any ideas. Parents were mad at the wrong game. Listen. Shut up. No, my idea didn't stem from Donkey Kong. That was just cartoons. It's why I shared this on my Instagram the other day. It's that scene from Community where Troy's like, you can yell at me all you want, but I've seen enough shows to know popping the back of a raft makes it go faster. That was me. That's why I relate so much to Troy. Look, man, representation's important for kids. All right. I need wood. Hey. But what about you, Net? What's your expectations and hopes for the Switch successor? You know what would be really funny? if the Switch successor comes out before I beat Tears of the Kingdom, and we get to play it in higher fidelity because it took me so long to beat this damn game. Oh man. Let's see. We'll put this on it. It would be on brand for you. It would be so funny. Because I remember thinking too, like, oh man, there's a part of me who was like, I know this will look better whenever the Switch successor comes out. And in the same run. Let's see. What are the chances Nintendo will have backwards compatibility? It goes back to that same boat. Nintendo's gonna Nintendo, man. I wouldn't be surprised if we get something that's so far off what we expect like a Switch but powerful console to be. But I hope it would be the best. Let's see. I hope it's still mobile and that we still have the dock option. Aside from that, all I want is higher resolution that I can use my physical Switch games with. Yeah, being able to run your old games would be a huge boost. I assume it'll have some, but probably also repackaged games that look a tiny bit better for $40. Wow, you're generous. They're going to charge more for that shit. We're getting Donkey Kong Country Returns next year for like $60. I love me some Donkey Kong. That's ridiculous. That game was on the Wii. That's fucking insane. I know, and I'm an idiot. I have a pre-order. No, I'm kidding. I don't have a pre-order. But I do want it. Switch 2's processing power makes me excited because the Zelda developers made this on a 7-year-old console. Imagine what they could do on something modern. So I feel like I've been trying to avoid any sort of conversations about Tears of the Kingdom online because I don't want anything quote-unquote spoiled. But I have seen, didn't they talk about, like, there's no plans for DLC or a sequel? Like, whatever they do next in the 3D space will be completely different for Zelda? Let's see. I mean, most first-party Nintendo titles aren't super demanding graphically. It shouldn't be too much of a hardware stretch these days to do 4K properly. But I think it also comes down to, like, that's never been a priority for Nintendo, is the fidelity. So it's more of a matter of, like, will they do it? I can't imagine having any interest for 4K games for me. Wait, can't imagine having any interest for 4K from me at least 5 more years. 1080p's fine? You said be no DLC and it'll be a new world, Hyrule. Gotcha. Yeah. So I'd be curious to see what we do. I don't know if they'll stick to the same kind of philosophy of, like, the open world. What would you call this? Like crafting your own solutions, or if it'll be something more traditional in the Zelda space. I have 1440p good enough. I am very curious. I don't know if they're still here. Beast Camp was talking about getting an ultra-wide monitor. I'm very curious about getting one at some point. I want to play games in ultra-wide. I want to see what the hell that's about. I'm definitely in the camp higher frame rate over resolution. Not that it always exclusively has to be a choice of either or, but I've noticed, like, especially what game was it that I went back to? Oh, it was on the PlayStation where they have a lot of the options, like, hey, what would you prefer, frame rate or fidelity? It's hard. It's hard not playing some of those games in 60, which is funny because I'm playing this and this is like nowhere near compared, but still. I feel like 4K TVs are getting pretty common these days. I hope the Zonai make a return at some point in the future Zelda games. I love the mysterious ancient civilization theme in basically anything. Do the are the Zonai new to the Zelda universe in this, or have they made appearances before? Higher frame rate and higher color quality over resolution. I feel like 4K. Oh, I read that. 2K would be max, but a lot of times the UI is just tiny, and a lot of things still don't function properly with other resolutions. Let's grab one of these. Some of those. All right, let's see if we can time this. It's coming up on our midstream break. We got about 20-ish minutes before I do, so let's see if we can round out this shrine before I step away for a bit. No, 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 no! They were mentioned in Breath of the Wild in like 2 places, so they are new. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna die! We were in sight of land. Rip. Come on! I'm 2 seconds away from putting a rocket to this problem. What do you mean I can't take it out here? Alright, hold on. The only Echoes of Wisdom trailer I have seen is the one that was in the Direct. They've shown off 2 new, like, trailers emphasizing travel, I think. I haven't watched those yet. Are you kidding? God damn it! Hold on. We're bringing another rocket into this. Let's see. We can watch some of the new trailers. I finally got that set up where I can display something without me covering up the screen. All right, here we go. Shouldn't be this hard, but here we are. One second. Oh my god. Here we go. Let's get that up. Okay, I was gonna be pissed. Let's see. How many different are there Nintendo games? I feel like Mario, Zelda, and a lot of the games are getting Call of Duty levels being just the same game as previous one, but with a tiny twist. There was a 5-minute one explaining more of the game and area stuff. Oh, I know what else I might be doing today. I recently got into geocaching. Think I'm gonna go get some coffee and go hunting. That sounds super fun. I'd like to think Zelda's good at having something new each time. So I think the main staples are Mario, Mario Kart, if you want to distinguish those two, Donkey Kong, Zelda, and like their sports series, whether that's Switch Sports, Mario Sports, or whatever. Smash Bros. But it all kind of it depends whether or not you want to distinguish those as Mario, not Mario. Because I feel like they've kind of evolved past it being Mario and Gang and more so just like all Nintendo franchises. Especially with the new quote-unquote Mario Kart. I really feel like we're going to see that expand past the Mushroom Kingdom stuff. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are super different, but the new one looks a lot like the other top-down ones. I'm also super ignorant. So it has a lot of that same style, but if you've seen some of the trailer, I feel like they're bringing that philosophy of like constructing your solutions into the 2D space, which feels like a fun hook that I have not seen them do in some of the other 2D Zeldas. Which, again, I'm not even that well-versed in the 2D side. I've only played Link to the Past, and I never finished it, but Link Between Worlds, which is the spiritual successor on the 3DS. So maybe it's been done before, but it feels like they took the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom formula and translated it to the 2D space. They have new abilities and echoes, and you play as Zelda, which is completely new in the series. Yeah, are you familiar with? Have you seen any of the trailer at all, Bird? Y'all have a great day. Cbot, thank you so much for hanging out. It's always a pleasure. I hope you have fun with coffee and geocaching. Good luck. Good luck on the hunt. Oh, there's something behind that waterfall. I'm going to watch the trailer now. Go for it. Try and find the original debut trailer. Well, I guess any trailer will work. All right, let's see. Is this a gimme shrine or a gimme pain shrine? We got 10 minutes to do this. Not that I have to take a break on the dot, but we'll see. Always paying for Trey. Got a lot of Lord of the Rings quotes going on today. Aw, dude, Tech! That makes me really happy, man. These streams are one of the best parts of my Saturdays. I really enjoy these Saturday morning ones, man. I want to try and keep them up as much as I can. And like I said, if I got nothing else going on in the evening, I'll hop back on at our normal time. But I won't be able to go as long as I do because I do have some overtime work tomorrow pretty early. That's kind of what kicked all this off. I used to stream Saturdays around 7:30 p.m. my time, Central Time. And we would go until about midnight, but having to get up at like 5 in the morning, it was just like, I can't do that. So we flip-flopped. All right. Oh, it seems fun, right? It's different. I totally get what you mean, though, Nervous. Nintendo does have a recycled feel to them. But if you can get past that, they do try to emphasize, like, and this feels undercutting, like a new gimmick. Like they try and bring a new plaything to each one of them. It's not always the case, but they try. They're really gone with that whole here's some tools, do what you want with them vibe, which is awesome and what makes games fun and different as media, right? It's really translating that style from the Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild to the 2D space. And I love that they took the look from their remade Link to the Past. I think that look is pitch perfect for what they're doing with the 2D Zelda. I would be up for seeing, different takes, but for now, it's like, oh, that looks gorgeous. Amy, thank you so much for tapping in. I really appreciate it. All right, so we're coming up on the midstream break. We got about 8 minutes, but I'm gonna catch up on chat before I go. I'm just gonna step away for like 10 minutes, use the restroom, get some more water. But let me see, there was something I wanted to catch up on. 5 a.m. I can never. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do for work? So I am a web-based app developer for a local company, and I work 4/10s. So most days I get up at 4:15 in the morning to be at work at 5:30. But here recently we've been doing some work from home days, so I don't have to get up until about 5 to be online at 5:30. So I very much rather that, like, getting up early and having that Friday available to do other things, which in this case, my family, before I had that job, they owned a lawn service and I helped them out a lot. So Friday still leaves me available to go help them wrap up whatever they need for the week. And now that we're getting into fall and winter, yard stuff slows down, I'll have Fridays again. So, knock on wood, I'm hoping maybe some Friday morning streams as well, along with the Saturday. But yeah, hopefully things are coming. The only reason we didn't stream as much as we did last year is it was so frustrating. I got through the busy season. I was just about to start. It was right when Super Mario Wonder came out. I had this plan. I was going to stream Super Mario Wonder for 12 hours. I was going to start early morning. It was like, see how far we can get. PC died. And so, like, all throughout the fall and winter when I had the time, I didn't have an access to be able to stream. So I was like, damn it. We tried doing some PlayStation Direct streams, like, through the console, but it just wasn't the same. But yeah, I'm hoping I got a new PC. I'm hoping to kind of gear things up because, like I said, we still got to do the Batman 2008 game. I plan to do that. I feel like I remember I did it all in one night. We'll do it again. It's not gonna be a 24-hour stream, but I'm gonna try and do that. Let's see. So cool that you do that now. Yeah, man. It's August 14th was a year. It was probably one of the biggest jumps I've ever made ever, and I'm super thankful for it because things are definitely in a better place. There's still been some growing pains, but it's very nice to be in a position to be able to take care of me and family, and start building a path towards financial security, which has been like a huge goal of the year. If the rest of chat agrees, can we watch the 5-minute Echoes trailer after the break? Yeah, which one? I'm down to watch it. I'm glad you got that going. I hope you're having a lot of fun with it. Dude, I am. Like, honestly, again, I know Python is basic. I never would have been able to do this at the start had it not been for this job. So, like, finding a job that's like, fulfilling and very much something I enjoy, it's like I can bring some of that back to this space, which is fun. I've been trying to get into a similar position with a good job. Good luck, man. I hope you find what you're looking for. Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom Traversing Hyrule trailer. We will watch that when I get back. So if you're not familiar with what's going on, I'm going to take a 5 to 10 minute break just to get up and stretch. If you have been sitting here as well, I recommend you getting up and doing the same. When we get back, we'll look at that trailer. You've always had a good eye for aesthetic as well, so I can see you fitting into it. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. That means a lot, man. I fucking admire the shit about all your... All right, take 2. I admire the shit of all your... Take 3. I admire the shit out of your work that you post. Your art has been fantastic, so that means a lot. I'm getting out of here before I mess it up again. Bye.
And it's hard because I know for a fact there are other costume. Hey, whoa, no, no, I was supposed to go with you.
Hope y'all are ready, because I'm going to be asking how y'all did it. Here we go. Ding, 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 ding. Oh. Here we go. That didn't go high at all. Oh no. that barely went anywhere. I give up. I give up. Oh my god. Hey! I thought it would go higher. Turn on the stream, you loser. You had the whole run.
Oh, come on. Just show me your weak spot. I can't hit it. Come on. Oh, holy shit! No! Okay. I'm leaving. I don't want to be here anymore.
Spider-Man's a pretty cool dude. He's not afraid of anything. Hey. Not gonna lie, you came out of the grass and you scared the fuck out of me.
Complaining is my content. It's fine.
Maybe the real win was the friendships we made along. God damn it! Fuck this
I
game.
don't know. I like winning and killing more.
This has to work. For my own peace of mind, this has to work.
See ya, sucker!
All right, I think we're getting somewhere. Kinda. Can we? Don't have any more. Can we?
Go! Oh, I'm fine! No! No! I can't believe I made... Oh man. I'm shaking. Oh, I love this game so much.
Stop speaking that into the universe. You do this to yourself. It's almost like I like chaos. Boop. Shit. I didn't think that would explain.
How close are you to beating it? Because I know you've got some serious hours logged into it, man, and I've heard it's not the longest. Oh, I'm stealing! Okay. We're no more of that. We're done. Don't look at me, Pravarti. Don't look at me. I'm a thief. I'm a thief. I'm just so used to automatically hitting E that I didn't mean to steal. I feel dirty. Criminal scum. You would be the worst burglar ever. I'm stealing! I'm stealing! Oh my god. Hey chicken. Bye chicken.
I'm gonna do another leap of faith. The first one worked out. That's water. It's just water. I thought that was infinite space. Oh man. Let's see. It's just getting lost with style. Okay, it's in movies. That's frog water. We can't go there.
What were the big ones called?
Tanks?
No, the
What are they?
scarabs. I'll take on scarabs.
Scarabs.
Just
Oh, jeez.
don't give me jackals. I'm tired of them. They're assholes.
Hey, Manny.
Man, hey! What's been the highlight of your day? I need to know. What made you happy today?
Need to know.
Can you show me? I want to know about the highlights. Oh, well, there goes Dave. Can we get a clip on that, by the way?
I want to watch the stream. Hang on.
I just saw him turn into Rocket Man.
I went so far.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time to touch.
That looks great on the stream.
Shielded enemies are just buttholes in general. No joke. Sounds good. Audio sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Does it sound good? Don't know how things look though. Kiko. Oh, that's right. I don't have quality options. I don't do this enough. Kiko, I'm sorry you can't watch. What? Okay, hold on. My camera died. In all the testing I've ever done, this has never happened. Okay, here we go. We're gonna retreat. No camera. While I figure this out. I'm gonna turn that off for just a second. That's so weird. Like, straight up, I've recorded a 2-hour podcast with that camera, and it never overheated. That's weird. Oh man, this thing's falling apart. Quick, we gotta end this thing. It's time to go to hiding for another 2 years.
Follow this, bitches. Let's go. Huh. Now get your treasure. Fuck, it's going right at them! He turned on me! I hit their ship! I hit their ship!
Maybe we should do one more of Slayer.
Oh no, I'm pretty sleepy.
Shut up, baby.
No, I know you. Oh no! No! God damn it.
That's the bullshit right there. I hate that move. Like, I'm not being hit by him, and yet I still get caught in it. And then he has my soul. Play Tetris. I just choked on my own spit.
It would have been better if it would have lasted all the way here. I would have felt like a genius. Oh, whoa! Sometimes it works. Sometimes it works! Yo! Listen, I'm just the dude perfect of Mario Odyssey. Oh, damn, that trick shot! Did you ever say LOL or laugh my ass off when speaking to someone, Trey? Consciously change colors, you say. Don't do this to me. How could this happen to me? How convenient of them to... Oh my god. Oh my god. That is horrifying. That is the last thing you see before you die. What are your thighs doing, Batman? What is this?
Let's put you here. We can workshop it, thank you. Okay. I think we got it. It won't fall left or right. It won't fall backwards. It may fall forward. No, it won't fall forward. Okay, we're good. I'm ready to turn it in. This is it. Will it work? Oh, it's you. Thank you for your help earlier. I'm putting President Hudson here, too. I've eaten a special rice ball I made, so this cold weather won't get to me. But I can't stand here forever. I've got too many signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. Try letting go. Drum roll, please.
What the fuck, man? And why was my controller stuck running? EGG on cheeseburger will forever be the best thing I've ever had. EGG? Oh, egg! Oh, man. The way that you capitalized it made it sound like it was an acronym. Oh.
All right, we are back. I'm getting frame a little bit more. Hopefully you all had a wonderful break as well. Per the request of Net, we're going to check out that Traversing Hyrule trailer, which I got set up. Let me make sure that it is capturing properly in this new scene, because I just made this yesterday. Let's see. Is that working? Are we live? Can you see this? But I'm going to go ahead and catch up on chat while we wait. Let's see. Nope, just expecting an stream out of embarrassment. I was close. Okay, I'm back full time now. Just in time to miss Trey. Perfectly timed. Quarter weeks are hilarious. I'm so glad we got those on the BRB screen now. It was always like the intention, as you could tell, there was a bunch of space, and it took me forever to get there. I can see it. Awesome. All right, we're gonna play this. If it's too loud, let me know, and we'll go from there. There's a Traversing Hyrule trailer for the new Echoes of Wisdom.
Welcome to Hyrule, a vast land where Princess Zelda will journey through her grand adventure.
Hey, Josh, how's it
Hyrule
going?
Is a land of
It's been the highlight of your day
abundance.
or morning.
From the central plateau, where Hyrule Castle stands enfolded by its castle town,
God, I love this
to
look.
the outermost reaches, you'll encounter new and interesting people in each of its diverse regions. The Gerudo Desert consists of scorching dunes as far as the eye can see and is prone to frequent sandstorms.
I wonder if
That's no
Zelda's gonna
problem
get
for
new
the
costumes.
women of the Gerudo tribe, though. There are many ruins full of mysteries here. And an oasis, a great place to relax. Jabul Waters is home to some of Hyrule's most scenic waterways. It's also where you can find the Sea Zora and the River Zora.
That was a
who
fun
each
tidbit. I didn't
reside
realize
in their
that.
respective villages.
How they're seeing River Zora.
Though they don't always get along. What could they be fighting about? Daunting cliffs and lava flows dominate the Elden volcano region.
So those
Kakariko
riffs make
Village
me
is
wonder
nestled
if
at
there's
the
any
mountain's
connection
base.
between this and Tears of the Kingdom.
But you'll have to brave treacherous trails to reach the home of the Gorons. Those rocks may look delicious. Alas, they are not for Hylians. The Farron wetlands are a lush labyrinth of vegetation. As you wander the jungle, you might come across a Deku scrub. Rumor has it these peculiar
Congratulations, Josh, that's
creatures
amazing.
Have a voracious sweet tooth. During your travels, you're likely
Those
to
are
encounter
fighting words,
people
Rob.
dealing with problems great and small.
So what'd you think of Elden Ring,
Keep
Josh?
track of quests by browsing your adventure log whenever you'd like. Helping people with their troubles is a big part of your journey, and wise heroes are often rewarded for their good deeds. Objects known as waypoints are scattered throughout the land. Once you've discovered one, you can return to it quickly by selecting it on your map.
That's neat.
Even with the benefit of fast travel, getting around Hyrule can prove challenging. At times like these, why walk when you can ride?
Is this a first for
Gallop
2D Zelda?
right over weaker enemies to send them flying, and hop over small obstacles with ease. Once you learn to make a carrot echo, you'll be able to call upon your trusty steed from anywhere in the overworld.
Dude, they are. This is so much. The horse looks cute.
As you explore, you
This
may
is
come
the
across
spirit of Breath of the
smoothie
Wild.
shops, manned by business scrubs. Here you can blend the ingredients you've collected into delicious drinks. Smoothies have different effects based on the ingredients you choose. They're sure to come in handy during your travels. You can also equip outfits and accessories to enhance your abilities. And to look fashionable, obviously.
Hell yeah, you do get costumes.
Whether you're trekking over rugged plateaus, through winding caves, or other
That's
complex
fucking
locales,
cool.
creating echoes is key to success. But sometimes they may not be enough. A huge boulder like this cannot be learned as an echo, and your other echoes won't move it either. For obstacles like these, Tri has got you covered with the power of Bind. Use it to make even a massive boulder follow Zelda's movement. Bind can help you unearth buried treasure, or even reposition troublesome enemies. You can also use
Wait.
Bind on your echoes.
Why don't I do that more in the game? Oh,
So
you
get
can't get
creative
enemies. Never
and
mind.
find ways to forge ahead. Alternatively, if you want to follow a moving object yourself, you can use Reverse Bond to go where it goes. Take advantage of a creature's ability to fly, or to move around quickly.
I don't know if I can wait until we beat Tears of the
Swapping
Kingdom for
between
this.
Bind and Reverse Bond is a great way to find clever paths forward. Let your imagination run wild, and you're bound to come up with all sorts of ideas.
Oh, I'm gonna get into so
Use
many
Bind
hijinks.
in combination with your echoes to overcome obstacles. Understanding how these two abilities work together will be essential to your progress.
That's awesome. Oh, that poor dude.
Mysterious rifts are overtaking Hyrule.
I'm gonna guess the rift-flavored enemies can't be interacted
What
with the
else
same way.
will Zelda have to contend with in her grand adventure to save her kingdom? There's only one way to find out. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. Available September 26th only on... Mysterious rifts are overtaking Hyrule. Understanding how these two are crucial to your...
I'm listening. The reverse voices. Right there.
Mysterious rifts are overtaking Hyrule.
I don't know if it's the same voices, but it's definitely that same, like, flutter. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, it felt like the same thing, too. I wonder if there's more ties between this and Tears of the Kingdom than being added. Lord! All right. We got a lot to catch up on, so I'm going to come up here. Does this transition? I got to get out of studio mode. Let's see. Thanks for asking for that, Tech. I've been avoiding it for no particular reason. Like, I don't expect too many spoilers on a trailer, but I'm glad we got to watch it together on stream, and I got to display the new scene. So I'm gonna put the music on real quick while I catch up on chat. It's a big break from Zelda. The same, but the smaller the game. I haven't played a Zelda game since the first one for NES. So is this for, like, just never gotten around to it, or did you just never had that interest in a Zelda game? Or do you plan to play Echoes of Wisdom? Josh, it was my first FromSoft game. My only exposure for that was watching you play Dark Souls, but once I got into the game, it felt like a dark version of Breath of the Wild. Dude, these games are linked together. Both games reward your curiosity. The difference is Zelda rewards you Elden Ring punishes you and then gives you what you're looking for, which is it's a very fun vibe. As far as I know, this might be the first horse in a, well, not really 2D, but flatter Zelda game. I'm glad I have the Switch now. I can play with these games one day. That's exciting, Nervous. I hope this game caught your interest a little bit. Lore seems really awesome. Zelda really seems like it's the IP driving ideas forward. As much as, like, Mario is the face of Nintendo, Zelda really seems to be where they, like, push things forward, which is cool. According to one of those companies that does age rating for the games, Link might be playable too. Ooh. I'd imagine it's probably one of those things like midway through the game you unlock the ability to do both, which I kind of would love to see them stick to playing as Zelda, because as much as it's like, oh yeah, we finally get to play as Zelda, she should be able to be the front and center of the game. Okay, so if you were here for the BRB screen, there was a clip that played where my camera died. I just got a text from Beast Camp. He said, my wife was walking by the computer, and she went up to the computer and was squinting like, what is this? And I'm on screen, so she knows me. And apparently you were making like a scared face at the same time that she was looking at it. And the camera died. That is amazing. I don't know if they're still out there, but that is amazing. It's like the Sunny in Philadelphia moment where Mac and Charlie catch each other from across the room. Oh, man. I didn't really like the first game that much, and none have particularly interested me since. I might play Echoes of Wisdom, though, because the playstyle is totally different. I still will go to bat for Link to the Past. I played that for the first time, like, 5 years ago? It was after Breath of the Wild, and I was shocked how much I didn't feel like I'm playing a retro game. It was like, this is phenomenal. It was a really good game. The Legend of Link. I was thinking the same. It'd take away from a lot if they let you play a Link a bunch. It has to be. I hope it's one of those things at the end. It's like an option. You unlock. Like, I want the main game to be 100% Zelda. Here's your unlock. You can go be Link for a bit too. But I want her to have her own front and center focus. Oh man, that is amazing. All right, cool. So let's get back to our regularly scheduled shenanigans. So I'm gonna switch over to HDMI 1, and we'll go to the screen. Oh no, did my Switch go to sleep? Okay, there it is. Woo. Okay, where we at? So we got this, the waterfall. I want to explore the waterfall. I feel like there's something there. Not a damn thing. What a fool I am. This is one mechanic I think I can do away with. I don't want to slip. I don't care that it's wet. Just let me go. I've considered playing Link's Awakening. Art style can sucker me in. That's very similar to Echoes of Wisdom. Link's Awakening is really good too. It's definitely the modern version of those games, clearly being the remake. I enjoyed it. That's the second 2D Zelda game I've played. And it was the first time I played Link's Awakening too. So highly recommend that. I've actually never played the first. Well, I take that back. I tried to play the first Legend of Zelda game. That game's hard, man. That's really hard. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, I might not be able to ascend out of here as easily as I thought. I really thought Link's Awakening was a kid's game because the style reminds me of those Fisher-Price people. That's very funny. Breath of the Wild immediately lost my interest when I found out weapons were destructible just from use. That's a chore I don't want to have to deal with. I totally get that. It's definitely something that was frustrating. I like the chaos of it because there's nothing funnier to me than being in a battle and the weapon breaks and you have to improvise. But it is a chore. I do respect their decision in the second one. Like, they didn't necessarily do away with it, but they heard the criticism and was like, okay, let's let them fuse stuff to make it stronger. But it is something that's like inconvenient, and you have to like either be with it or against it. I played the first Mario, and the fact that it doesn't save almost got me to quit. Yeah, back those early days, we had to be good in one go. The boy and I want to play all Zelda games together, and I was like, "Are you sure about that? The OG ones are hard and sucky." I had a streaming friend who was going through all the Zelda games, and that was kind of part of the huge inspiration for playing a lot of these Zelda games. Is they started from the beginning and went all the way through. I don't know if they ever got to complete it, but I didn't necessarily go in order. But it is a goal to play all the Zelda games on stream until I die, because that's how long it's gonna take me. But I would. I played a little bit of Between Worlds off stream, clearly, because I didn't have a way to capture the 3DS. I now have a way. I think I could get that on stream. So one day, dragon. Do you guys think we're strong enough to take on a dragon? Because we're gonna find out. I got 131 power weapon in Tears of the Kingdom, but ended up not using it at all for the ending, just for attacking Lionels when I'm on their back. Nice. I don't know, Net. I don't know if you heard the story. You may have seen I have an apple bat. It was the first stupid fuse I did because I didn't know how the mechanics work. And so rather than destroying the material, I have made a promise. I'm carrying this thing with me all the way to the end. And the last attack I have against the final enemy will be with the apple bat. I don't know about the dragon, but we should get that memory. We're gonna go kill a dragon. Boop. I don't know if it's a question of strength. I like the way you think. All right. Here we go. So let's think this through. What's our strongest weapon? 32, 34, 38. 38's our strongest weapon, and it looks like we got another club we can fuse with. So what's our strongest thing? Let's make sure we're equipped. Okay, 43. All right, 43 is our highest weapon. Do we have any elixirs that are going to help us? I'm assuming we're going to be on fire a lot. Do I have any fire-resistant stuff? No. Fire-resistant clothing? I could put on this. Essentially, we lose rupees if I get hit rather than health. So I could go broke. We'll wing it. Applebat, obviously. No, Applebat has Ganon's name on it. I don't know why I have Jurassic Park on the mind. I found myself humming that during Dead Space 2. You need the Gerudo hat one because you'll get unbearable heat. I'm not taking that off. It started... not to be mistaken here, I genuinely love this hat, but the fact that it would, like, caught so many people like, ugh, what are you doing? It's never coming off. Let's see. Wasn't it like 20 rupees or something like that? Yeah. I would lose a lot of money, but I wouldn't die. Jurassic Park is amazing. Jurassic Park is amazing. All right, here we go. Y'all ready for this? Where's Riju? Thank you. Let's go ahead and get this party started. As soon as we make contact, let her rip. Are you in? Okay, I might have started too soon. Hold on! Riju, can you walk just like 2 more feet, please? Hold on. This went to hell quickly. Hey, what are you doing? Activate, please. There we go. I missed. That did jack shit. Okay. Let's see. We need heat resistance. Can we get on top? No. All right, you can't shoot me with fire if I'm underneath you. Let's see. Where's the wing? Don't these make these automatic hits? No, it's the Keese eyeball. This did absolutely nothing. Let's see. This is going bad. We've only just started. Was talking about the movies at work yesterday. My one coworker was like, "The movie, wonderful. So many inaccuracies." Hello, Sassy. How you doing? It's been the highlight of your day. Need to know. Welcome in. The icy weapons will do a lot of damage, like your icy eyeball. I'll give it a shot. I'm not gonna lie. Look, I don't know. Look, I know I like to keep a very demure presence. I was panicking, so I don't think that was my best shot. So, like always, I need the ability to get high. Let's do this and this. Very mindful, very demure. Yeah, that's me. Oh no, I didn't mean to use that. I'm gonna float in shame. I'm well. I've not done anything today. Still recovering from last night. I was at the Avril Simple Plan concert. That's right. I heard you talking about that in Jet Stream. How did it go? Oh, that did not just happen. Why are people saying demure all of a sudden? I don't get it. All I know is it's a TikTok meme. Very mindful, very demure. But I don't know why. I don't know where it originated from. Okay. All right. Now I think we're ready. We do need some heat resistance, though. So let's try this again. I do have an elixir for just the occasion. I think I should be able to beat this in 10 minutes. I don't either. I stopped using TikTok. You still got Tears of the Kingdom on the brain. It was amazing, but I have learned that I'm too old for lawn seats. I've got a Childish Gambino concert coming up in 2 weeks, and I'm about to find out how old I am for concerts. Especially because TikTok served me a video where Childish Gambino was on stage. He was like, all right, I don't know if some of y'all have been to concerts before, but some of you young people, when this beat drops, y'all need to go crazy. And it's like, I'm not going to go crazy. I want to sit. I want to enjoy my time and listen to the music. Wait, no! Icy eyeball. If this does any damage worth a shit, we're safe. If not, we might be screwed. That did nothing! Alright, what's the strongest thing we got? Eyeball. We need to recover our stamina. Whoa! I think we lost this battle. Yeah, we're screwed. This may just be me, but it drives me crazy when the artist is about to get to the best part of the song and then lets the audience sing it. Don't get me wrong. I love concerts. But I am getting to the age it's like, well, this is just not the perfected version I hear all the time. You're paying to hear a quote-unquote worse version of it, including things like people start singing it rather than the singer. But it's all about the vibe. It's just being around other people who are just as excited. Let's see. Simple plan, play, jump, and actually ask the audience to jump. Dude, your audience is approaching 50. We can't jump anymore. Oh, God. Who was it? Jimmy Eat World. Which I didn't even know Jimmy Eat World was still coming out with new music. But it was this clip of this woman who said, I brought my younger cousin to see Jimmy Eat World. And they started it by saying, this is for all the people with bad backs in the audience. And they played in the middle. And she's like, I didn't need that. I didn't need you to hurt me like that. All right, let's regroup. All right, we're 2 heads down. 1 head. Ah, I missed. Could you calm down, please? Damn it! Time to go Super Saiyan. If I can beat this head before the other pop up. Time to die. You hear that victorious music? They did that for me. Ow. Hold on, hold on. Let's get high again. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. Goodbye! All right, back it up, back it up, back it up. One problem here. We no longer have the ability to go high. All right, we're gonna have to face this down like heroes. Damn it, my bow! All right, there's one. If you would calm down. Damn it. All right, food time. Do I have anything that boosts my strength in the heat? Oh, I'm not equipping it. Of course, now the middle one's up. Hey, would y'all knock it off? There we go. All right, back at it again. We're running out of time here. I wonder if I have time. Let's see. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. Time to go! Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Damn it! That was so much work for nothing. Let's see. I fired that I missed. Do you have a stronger bow? No. If Link had a secret stone, what ability would it give him? What do you mean secret stone? Like another power? See, I gotta respond to this real quick. Ah, damn, I'm not gonna find this GIF quickly. There it is. Let's see, like the secret stone that amplifies to the holder. Honestly, if I had to guess, Link's secret ability would be eating more food. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's why. Let's get rid of this. Take these back, thank you. For example, it gives Ryuji better control of lightning. Yeah, I would say larger stomach. There's one thing that makes this boy happy, and that's just a good meal. What are we looking for? This will drop, drop, drop. Then fuse. Fuse. Alright, this is going to be the last attempt. If I can't get any further than that, I don't think we're doing this today. Okay, so we got 3 launches up, because that's the only way I can really get enough time to get all the eyes taken out, and then we go in and start beating up on them. Even though this is like 43, I honestly don't feel like it's doing that much damage. What other strong weapon do we have? We can drop this and then fuse that last one. What about you, Tech? What do you think would be the secret power? Alright, 32 is not bad. If only Fishboy could fly with us. Oh, yeah. Do I need to start using the fish power? Alright, I gotta make some dinner. Good luck with the dragon. Bird, thank you so much for hanging out, man. We'll see you around. Let's see. The bubble would offer help, Sierra. Good call. So we are going to do some heat resistance, because it'd be too troublesome to keep remind the bubble. Where's the one that gives me 10 minutes? Probably make him, like, extremely strong. Hell yeah. He's a strong boy. How many arrows do we have? Okay, we're back to 120. Sassy, I know what you mean. I saw Cold Chamber earlier this year, and they asked everyone to kneel, and same deal. All right, I'll do it, but I'm not getting back up. But see, I think this isn't an age thing on my part. I've always been super annoyed. There's nothing that, like, makes me angrier than when it's like, hey, how's everybody doing tonight? I can't hear you. I'm not doing it again, man. Let's see. Boop. 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 Is that all 3? There we go. Sidon! Alright, that did absolutely nothing. But it is time to go high. Boop. There's nothing worse than being out of stamina right before you're about to take him out. Go, 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 go. We need to get out of here. One more attempt. That was a miss. Oh, we're not gonna make it. Well, this run's dead. Damn it. All right. I wish it'd be something like he has so much courage and motivation he makes like a huge explosion. That would be cool. But isn't that like one of the Gerudo powers? By the end of the concert, I could barely walk the mile back to the car, and this was after taking an Advil. Damn. Well, I'm out of ideas then. What if you use like ice key swings or lightning for elemental effects? Honestly, I think that's what's gonna need to be, is I need to use more of those elemental stuff. It's just in the heat of the moment that I keep forgetting. I don't think we're getting this guy today. But I am happy because that's the closest we've ever gotten him. Like, we got him less than half health. So, we're there, but we're not quite ready just yet. I'll stock up on some, like, key swings at some point. Geoglyph time? Is that the geoglyph? I don't remember what those do. Yeah, that's it. We can go investigate it. I came across this guy early in my adventures, and I was like, ooh, what's that? Oh, no, danger! They unlock cutscenes memories. And the memories bring back memories. Alright. Yeah, we'll do that. I feel bad. I called Bandit over just to ignore Bandit. I remember we came across the dragon pretty early on too, Sierra. And that was shameful. I've done this twice now. No, I'm sorry, 3 times. First time, completely destroyed. Second time, we chipped away at the health a little bit, but all we did was really take down the 3 heads. And they came back, and I was like, this is dumb. This is the first time that I've actually got up there and did some damage. So we're getting there. We'll find some elemental stuff to attach to it. Test. Pineapple! Chat acting weird for you? Alright, well, there's that. Tech, refresh my memory. It's been so long since they explained these geoglyphs. How am I supposed to activate this? Do you have a stash of ice key balls? How many do we have? Oh. We have them somewhere. We got a chill shroom. We got this ice fruit. I think this is white choo-choo jelly. That's ice effects. And we got 2 key balls. Keys balls. And we got ice key swing. So you go to the geoglyph and then basically find the spot where there's like a little puddle. Okay. You have to find the glowy water pool. Take 2. You have to find the glowy pool of water. I honestly wonder if I might be slightly dyslexic. Let's see. All right, we found that. That's the password. Pineapple? Is that what we were trying to remember the other day? Apparently, the ice keys balls do a lot of damage to the Hydra. So that's what we'll do. We'll stock up on those, and then we'll come back. Even typed it out. Let's see. I got an. Oh wait, hold on. Weird. I got an error message the last time I tried to send a message. Oh, weird. No trades. Seagulls. That's the password. My bad. We'll work on it. So I may be wrong on the puddle of water here, unless it's over there. It's crazy. I had no idea these were the geoglyphs. I've been seeing these all over and have not stopped. I think our shortest distance is going to be this way. That's so cool that you do programming. I do it too. That's really interesting. I'm still relatively new to it. It's been fun. I want to see how much further I can keep pushing with it. And really, like, the fact that I've been able to marry some of the stuff that I've been learning with the stream stuff has been super exciting. One of the things I want to do, because I've been recording every stream. We post those to YouTube. I'm trying to get that in a more consistent place where every Monday they've been dropping. But one of the things I'm thinking of doing, because I've seen people do it, is having a script that will break up the recording into 2-hour chunks. So rather than having to cut them up and do 4-hour videos, it'll just make it even longer how much of a backlog I have. So like 2 hours at a time, video recording breaks, maybe even have it set where it checks what game I'm streaming so it names the file accordingly. That's the place I want to get to a lot more automating the process so that it's what we were doing back when I did stream 5 days a week with nowhere near the level of time it took me. But how long have you been in programming, Tech? That's super cool. It'll be in the design. All right, let's keep looking. Let's see. I'm willing to bet this is a Korok, though. See ya. Sorry. That was an accident. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, anything up there? We'll just start at the top and work our way down. It's a lot easier to slide down than it is to climb up. Let's see if we can find it. So we're at the tip top of the design. Let's get to flying. I've been in programming since January 2021. Nice. You know what else I still want to find that I haven't found? A great fairy. I want to upgrade some of my stuff. Oh, I vaguely remember this. This is where they had us build the air balloon. And then we rode the air balloon up high enough so that we could spot where it is. I'm going to guess it's over here on this hump. Because I don't see any pool of water elsewhere. Well, we're climbing again. Yeah, so basically you find the filled spot from afar. Nice. Got it, got it, got it. I need to remember to stop and do these more. It's honestly amazing how much I ignored basic gameplay. Oh, man. Will we slide? Regain, regain, regain. Let's see. Does anybody have any fun plans for the day? I got about another hour of streaming before we call it. But Steelers have their final preseason game today, which I'm pumped about. That's way easier than what I've been doing, which is wondering confused. Listen, Sierra, you and I are cut from the same cloth. We typically do. That's typically the style. Watching this stream, then fixing some bugs. Ooh, nice. Sleeping, napping, resting. It's my favorite Jack Johnson song. It's coming from his later albums where he's a lot more tired. Is that a pool of water? Hey, hey! Cutscene time. So I'm guessing these are like the memories in Breath of the Wild that we hunted down. We sure are a birthday twin. Twin powers! Oh, that's a good idea, but let me turn it up too. Let me know if it's too loud.
Sonia. Oh, Zelda.
Oh, that's right, Sassy. My sister started
No.
last week.
Before you face the Demon King tomorrow, there is something I must tell you. I came to this era after finding a man underground.
Go on.
When I witnessed what the Secret Stone did to Ganondorf, at that moment, I knew for sure what we found underground, that was him. He was still alive, still powerful. He continues to live on, all the way until my time. In tomorrow's battle, we won't be able to defeat him. No matter how strong we think we are, he'll survive. And you will.
Maybe so. But it is my duty to try.
What a hero.
It was my hubris that set us on this path. I must atone for my error in judgment. And above all else, I remain the King of Hyrule. As with any leader, it is my duty to safeguard and protect my people, even if I must risk my life.
Rauru.
And if it proves impossible for us to defeat Ganondorf, we rely on your knight and that legendary sword he carries. Our last line of defense will be Link. But remember, that was a future where you never appeared in this world. And you are here now. Zelda, I believe there is a reason you were sent to us. It has to mean something.
The reason I am here.
So good. So good. Yeah, we definitely need to keep an eye out for these more. I can't believe I've been ignoring these. Are they, like, in order? Like, no matter which one you find, it plays the next one? Or are they whatever you find is the cutscene you get? Alright, coming back. What was I going to say? Man, that's such an interesting story hook. I'm sure there's an example somewhere. But what, like, being someone sent to the past to help prepare for a battle they know is going to lose and having to hold on to that secret. That's such a good place to be narratively. They have an order, so the one you find is the one you get. No, you get what you get, and don't whatever we said earlier. Don't throw a fit. If you want to get them in order, you can go to the ancient temple to see the order again. So that's what we'll do. Before we go to the final fight, we will definitely, like you said, watch them in order. I gotta get all that sleeping and relaxing done that I can because my last week of summer break. I hope you have a good last week of summer break, Sassy. I know it's always a thing getting back into the groove of school. Oh, let me go ahead and turn this down just a little bit. I've been eyeing that Stream Deck that has the little knobs on it that I can tie to the volume controls here. At some point, I want to pick that up. Okay, so where were we? We have made damn near no progress on the map. So we're going to keep going in that direction because I want to at least expand it before the day's done. I don't think we'll go start the temple like I said, but we'll for sure get one of these opened. Too bad I abandoned Bandit. Are these anything? Uh-oh. I remember how I said I was meeting up with my English teacher about Breath of the Wild? Well, I sent him a meeting request for Tears of the Kingdom in July and got no answer. Aw. Maybe they've been busy. How long? You just sent it, so maybe give them some time to get to it. Or what if they're like, well, no, I want to finish Tears of the Kingdom. Let's see. No, it's in July, and they still haven't replied. Oh, I gotcha. Well, their loss. Let's see. Yeah, I think if we head back that way, we'll get our horse again. And then we'll ride to that point. Send me on the way. Ooh, what's this? I guess I'll do it during school year, but it would take so much time to cover everything. Send them a semi-ominous messenger via pigeon. Sierra, the speed at which you say this makes me think you've done this before. Have you threatened people via pigeons? Only semi-ominous. Okay, all right. Look, I won't judge. I don't think this person wants visitors. Let's see, they never check email. And no, but I do try to befriend every pigeon I come across. I love the sympathy that pigeons have been getting lately. Okay, so this is like a fruit thing, I think. Let's offer a fruit. Apple. 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 Oh, wait. Damn, we have no bananas. Oh, well. Let's see. They're so round. Bananas. On a different note, did you know the developers had to go through all 120,000 fuse combinations to make sure they worked? What's that day? What is that like? That's wild. Ow! Yes, we have no bananas today. Honestly, that's on me. You should always have bananas. I mean, I know I could fuse my way through this. I would give up with that amount, to be honest. Alright. Made it. Sorry for trespassing, but I'm one curious son of a gun. Maybe this is one of those moments where we befriend a curmudgeon and show him that they're past curmudgeon-y. It's no longer needed. Isn't it the old man's house in Breath of the Wild? Oh yeah, the one that had like the diary about how to chop trees down. Let's see. Who's there? Wait, you? You're Link! Thought you'd ambush us, did ya? Well, you're the one getting ambushed today. Oh, this is the Yiga! Ow! Okay, this bow's useful, but not in this moment. Man. Should I focus on the smaller one? You know what? Thank you. What? Alright, you're gone. I'm tired of your BS. Alright. No ambushes for this guy. Do ghost friends help at all? Yes, they do a lot. Sidon gives you a water attack, which is super useful. Tulin will gust you forward. And Riju will start like a slow area of effect. And if you shoot anybody within that dome, it's electricity, which is super cool. Lightning their butts. I should have done that. There's another stream I'm watching for Breath of the Wild, and I chuckle at every little time they call the Yin Yang clan. Hey, Link, let me whisper in your ear. Oh, man. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's see. Hello? I'm working as fast as I can. Please, just give me a little more time. Wait, you're not one of them. I love your outfit. You chased off the Yiga clan? You mean I can get out of here? Hurrah! Those Yiga guys were forcing me to make weird outfits for them. It was awful. Why me? Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe because of my reputation for flashy fashion. I only let CC brand threads touch this body. I don't want this mask I made to fall into their hands, but I can't bring it with me. Say, would you want to take this? Hey, we got a mask I'll never use. The thing is decidedly not my style, but if it's yours, more power to you. I'm actually dressed like this so I can confess my feelings to the woman who stole my heart. Her name is Nobo. She's beautiful with a fashion sense that rivals my own. She's probably at a stable somewhere, I think. Maybe. At any rate, we're meant to be, so I know the fate will guide me towards her. Take care now. I hope you find someone to love too. Let's see. At least they don't stand there mockingly. Pro tip, do not sell those Yiga outfits, otherwise you'll pay a lot to get them back for a future side adventure. Duly noted. I've run into Nobo. Really? Yeah, let's read this journal. The Yiga Bulletin confidential updates from the hideout. Item 1. Our research division has developed new vehicles, the Gloom Dredger and Hoverdoom Mark III. If one of these vehicles is damaged, please contact a member of the research division in the depths right away. Item 2. It is imperative that all espionage agents in the field learn the Earthwake technique. Adenum. I don't know how to say that word. The Earthwake technique can only be learned at the hideout's training area. Duly noted. We need to make a back. So you take a look at the map of the wall. That'll come in handy. Addendum. Thank you. Apparently I am the dumb one in this situation. Let's see. Let's get out of here. That's scary. Alright, well that was a fun way to kick some ass. Best viewers, my ass. I think that drawing is supposed to be Link. Is it really? That's very funny. Hey! Being bullied by a door. Can I just, like, walk on it? Hey! Alright, what were we doing? So we have 3 bananas, which is not enough bananas. But will it work with just 1? I'm sorry, we have 2 bananas. Why can't I take a banana out? Absolutely nothing. Oh. Bullies. All right, Sassy, if you're still there, you want to see the power of the ghosts? What? Come on. You're making me look like a fool. And 3, 2, 1. Now they're all awake. I missed. Dang it! Oh. Trust me, it's cool. Alright, this is not what was intended, but we're gonna work with it. Oh my god. Let's take them on one by one. Alright, you're dead. Your turn. For good measure, let's put one right between the eyes. Who's next? You ready for some flurry rush? Got him. Who's next? All right, let's try this again. Riju, I promise I won't miss this time. Did that do any damage to you? I thought it would affect everybody in the area. Oh, you got hops. Can I have your sword when you're dead? Bye. No! I needed your thing! All right. We're going in. Okay. I don't want to lose this. Do I have anything? No, this will be where I make my stand. Let's fuse. 35, feeling fine. Take all these. Oh, damn. Okay, I thought we got 2. This looks like a job for me. So there's the piece. Where do we got to match it to? Is there any other pieces that we're missing? I think we have all we need. I just don't know what we're filling in. mean, that wouldn't fit there. Or there. It honestly seems like... Did I do this one already? I don't know. I'm bored. I'm leaving. Let's see. Alright, let's get back on task. Doesn't matter, it's raining. Do we have any slip-resistant stuff? Swim speed. I think I ate all the swim stuff. Or the slippy stuff. Damn it. Okay, we'll rest here. I'm genuinely shocked that worked. Hudson. No, I can't get rid of you. We need to find an enemy to waste those. I wish the clothes you had from the first game transferred over like the horses did. That would be super cool. I missed my mountain climbing shirt. Did the mountain climbing shirt offer slip resistance? Alright, maybe I'm being too precious. Let's not waste this sword. You never know when it'll come in handy. I don't think so, but you only use half stamina while climbing. Alright. Where is Bandit? Okay, we are getting closer to him. He might hear us here soon. Bum, 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 ba-da-ba-bum. Excuse me. I heard that the Yiga clan had a branch in this area. If that's true, then it's important I give it a wide berth. Do you know of the Yiga clan or this nefarious branch of theirs? I'm familiar. What luck to have run across such a kind and knowledgeable soul. Luckier still, I now have a souvenir to bring home. Just stay right there and I'll take your head. Didn't work out good for the last ones. See you around. Alright. It's so funny, they were just like a few feet away from the hideout. There's another banana stand. Man, we're deep in Yiga territory, I guess. What task do I have highlighted? Let's do that one. No, I don't want to fight any skeletons. We truly are a far distance away. I guess we did kind of abandon them across the valley just to take on a dragon. Have we already... I don't think we've taken on these guys. Let's take these guys out while we can. How did that not explode? Never mind, spoke too soon. Alright, now that everything is sufficiently on fire, I feel comfortable. I don't know why I'm so brutal on this guy in particular. Oh shit, that's why! I missed. Let's eat food so we don't die. Not that one. Screw it. Okay, that was almost a big ol' mistake. But we made it through. And now we get to see what treasures we have in store. Although I think it might not be a good idea to always explode. Because, all our treasure's gone. Take that. Alright, y'all need to calm down. Let's see, let's take these up. And boom. Alright. Knight's Claymore. Okay, it's got a long throw, too. Interesting. Where are we at? Ooh, have we done this one yet? Alright, you have my support. So, let's see, what can we build to make sure this thing doesn't fall down on our old friend here? Okay, we got 1. 2. I think that's honestly all we need? No. Because it could go sideways. Hold on. We'll put one here. And we'll put another one right here. Okay. So now it shouldn't fall forward and it shouldn't fall sideways. There's no way this could go wrong. Oh, it's you. Thank you for your help earlier. I'm putting President Hudson here too, but I can't stand here forever. I got so many more signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. Let go, friend. What? Are you going to support him? All right, I'll let go. I'm a genius. He's standing. How's the president standing? That was brilliant. I would have never thought of it. Nobody ever does. Oh, right. Let's get him secured while he's still standing. Just put this right there, get that fastened, and... With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well. Red rupee, yum. Alright, I'll take that, thank you. Sleepover club? Oh. See you later, dude. Until next time. I love that it's just standing there. Alright, task at hand. Bandit. Hello, Fox. Where did I leave this guy? I'm gonna laugh if we've just been missing each other. Oh, dragon. Because I keep whistling and moving. I mean, I don't want to be super rude, but there is a reason me and this horse get along. He's not the brightest of the bunch. There you are. Hey. All right, let's go chase down that dragon. I don't know if we can make it across these mountains, but we'll see. How dare you? Bandit is an archaeologist. Listen. Whoa! Is it going into the thing? Sorry, I didn't mean to push you too hard. No, I can't abandon him again. We just got him. But the dragon for sure went that way. Ugh. Sorry, buddy. No, 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 no. Okay. Is there no way to get across with this horse other than the dragon? Is that what's kind of stopping me here? Oh, no, no, no. Look, I can't kill a horse. We've gone 100 and something hours without killing a horse. We've broken records. Come on, you can do it. Get up there. You're gonna fall. No! Have a little faith. We could try crossing that bridge. Come on, Bandit. It's not that hard of a fall. You know what? What if I do this? I have some faith in Bandit. Did he just shake his head no? Surely you can make it this way. Alright, I give up. I'll let you spawn magically. Great, now he's stuck. No, we're gonna use magic. He's just shy. I think. Why don't you go to another stable and board him and then call him? I think that's a thing. Yeah, that's probably what we'll end up doing, because I don't think I'm getting him across any other way. I don't think we've done any of this, but I'm gonna be headstrong. We're going straight to it. Well, I guess they don't automatically teleport like they did in the first one. Well, that's nice. We could build a little campfire if we wanted. In Breath of the Wild, I spent like 3 hours trying to cross the land with a horse I wanted to board. Once I got back to the stable, I knew and boarded him. I found out there was one like 100 feet away from where I found him. That's very funny. I'm suspicious of that tree. Alright, come hell or high water, we're going that way. I didn't play for like days afterwards. I know I've told this story before. 100% one of the reasons why Wind Waker was tainted for me and not one of my favorite, even though it's like among fan favorites. It's 100% the whole searching for the triangle pieces and then accidentally kicking the power cord out before I got to save and having to redo that again. Like, it was fun the first time, and then knowing, like, I just screwed myself that way, I was like, I don't know. It soured me the whole way through. Which is a shame, because it's such a good game, but... Alright. How do I activate you? Oh, yeah, this is the one we gotta follow around, huh? Never got my sword back in the first dungeon of Wind Waker. So, yeah. I'm that bad at games and maps. You and me both. I genuinely didn't see where it went. Random thought, but Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom themes are both so beautiful. There was hints of the music in Echoes of the Wisdom, right? Or is that just carryover from Zelda overall? Where'd this next one spawn? Okay, it looks like we're just going to be following this way. I'm not ready to take on that one. BRB. Got it, dude. It has its own playful theme. Ooh, we got robot nerds. No, headstrong. We got to get to that tower. It's the one thing I said I would do today. There are a lot of cool things over here, though. Alright, finally. What's going on over here? And it looks like it's just in time for a little shock and awe. That did what? Missed. Got him. Whoa! That's honestly surprising I didn't die. Hey, y'all are being super uncool. Could you not? Not that one. Okay. I like that you're being patient. Clearly not patient enough. Let's eat some food. Do we have anything in the rain? Don't look like it. I swear, I feel like I always prep food, and it's never there when I need it. Are you kidding? I just got here. All right, we need to immobilize this guy. He's being a real pain in the ass. That one's gone. I like that you're being patient. We all are by watching the stream. Oh man, that's a quote of the week. Oh shit! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die! Let's see. All right, at this point, I just need the hearts. I don't care about the effects. All right, we're going through. We should be able to take this out lickety-split. And that's a bingo. You always got to get that cool guy look away moment. Oh, now you want to do your electricity. All right, let's see. Flint, where's that, there it is. Can we pick this up? Let's fuse you. $27, not bad. All right, that was a nice little detour. How are we gonna get up there? Got an idea. Might be old hat at this point, but if it works, it works. Like, I found a 5-minute orchestra performance of it with choir, and it was heavenly. I might have missed it. Hold on. The main theme of Zelda overall is so good, too, though. It's a punch in the gut whenever I heard it in Tears of the Kingdom. Chills down the spine. I would love to go to one of those orchestral performances of the video games. I think we talked about this not too long ago. Zelda would be such a fun one to get to see. I have a feeling these are connected. Oh, no, we could just go in. Okay, so it's not working. What happens if we go underneath? Help! Well, who said help? 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Wait, no! I didn't think about the fact that it was gonna roll down, damn it. Clipping that. Oh my god. Let's see. Well, might as well get our arrow back for that. Look how close we came to death. Time to be a sneaky fish. Oh, there you are. You! What are you doing in a place like this? No, it doesn't matter. Could you just help me? I set off a trap in the ruins and now I'm stuck. Oh, what a mess. Can you see a switch? If you press that, you should be able to get me out of this. There's a cave entrance over there. I got in that way. I'm begging you, mister. I'll just be waiting here, trusting you. Buddy, I hate to tell you. Not one of your smartest decisions. Alright, let's go up. We'll ascend, come out the other side, be a hero. It's all planned out. Nothing could go wrong. I forgot which direction we were facing. I'm gonna guess this way. Clipped. Thank you. Alright. I'm going to guess that it's somewhere down here. Oh, look, Booble Gems. You're going to die today. I think we got as much as we could from them. All right. Whoa! Look at that. On sight. Didn't even hesitate. Took him out. All right. You ready to be saved? Your hero has arrived. Thank you. I knew you'd rescue me. I don't have much, but please take this. Purple root, purple root. Its violet glow fills your heart with generosity. That is what lured me into the trap. I don't even want to look at it anymore. Do whatever you want with it. Wait, I don't have time to chat. I have urgent business at the tower, so I have to go. Thanks again. When I heard there was 152 shrines, I almost gave up. Really? How many were there in the first ones? Wait, did he open that chest for me? That's what he found, right? Hey! Come on! Well, I'm getting out of here before this gets crazy. 120 in Breath of the Wild. Nice. Plus 32 in the sky equal 152. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's get down to business and shoot off to the sky. Hello there, mister. Thanks again for saving me. I was only in the area in the first place to do maintenance on the tower. The terminal wasn't making anything happen due to the humidity, but I fixed it in a jiffy. Unfortunately, getting stuck caused all kinds of delays. I need to hurry to the next Skyview tower. I probably caused trouble for my friends at the construction company, so I'm going to go get moving as soon as I calm down. I feel you, man. I got to decompress, too. Those social batteries don't recharge on their own. All right. Let's jump. I love my stupid little guy. And we got ourselves connected data. Surface map updated. Ooh, I like the look of this area. Sky map updated. All right, where can we land? There, that's where we want to go. Can I make that? Oh, I could probably make that one. The jumping skydiving theme is really good. It's such a wonderful feeling. Unfortunately, no. Let's see. Oh God! Oh God, I don't want to die. All right, we are getting close to kind of the end of the stream, so I'll go ahead and ramp up real quick. So part of the inspiration for coming back to streaming for this game and recording it all is in the first go around of the stream, I really credit Breath of the Wild to where this community took shape. Mario Maker got like it was where I started getting like decent numbers, but it was like the familiar faces really came around Breath of the Wild, and I kicked myself that I didn't record those and put them anywhere. So I wanted to come back and do this with Tears of the Kingdom, record it, and always have that, because that game's super special to me, and it's been fun documenting this. So I don't think there's any clips or VODs of me beating Breath of the Wild. There are definitely a ton of clips on the YouTube channel, which I think, does this work? Socials, social. There it is. You could go to that YouTube channel. You may find some. It's not as organized as I would like it to be because during the long hiatus, I kind of just let it go. But between the Tapocado or Tap VODs, I do have some like Twilight Princess VODs up there, I think. Hey, you're still going. We're still here. How was dinner? We are winding down. We're getting kind of close to the end of the stream. We got to a stopping point, and this is where we'll pick up next time. But we can just chat for a bit as we wind down. Let's see. Let's put some music back up. Hopefully that's not too loud. Let's see. There we go. I think this is good volume. Yeah, I have a bunch of Breath of the Wild clips on YouTube. I think I have a few on TikTok. But you did mention you got off TikTok anyway. That's actually something I should do. I should sit down and get all those clips from Breath of the Wild and have those just scheduled to post in conjunction with these. Because I always don't have these clips prepared, but I know I got a bunch of them during Breath of the Wild. Dinner was so fucking tasty. I saw that out of the corner of my eye, and I thought you said nasty, and I was like, oh no, what happened? You have a TikTok? Did I know that? Honestly, I haven't really been promoting it all that well, mainly because it's been more of an experiment. It's Tapocado. I've been posting stuff there sometimes. Part of what we were talking about earlier, where I want to get to the point of automation when it comes to the recording stuff, breaking it up into hours, is I already have like a switch that I'm pressing down below that helps me clip stuff. I want to be able to have it where it automatically pulls what game I'm streaming, names it accordingly, so I can sort through those easier. Because a lot of this is just time-based, not having as much time as I used to, which is one of the reasons why we hung it up in the first place. If I can speed things up and automate it, it'd be fun to start doing that again. Because I really enjoyed posting clips, but that was such a huge chunk of my time. Oh, man. I found you. Yeah, feel free to follow Tapocado, TikTok, YouTube. I have Instagram for Tapocado, but I don't really do anything stream-wise. That's more of a personal thing. I'll post photos here and there, but as far as like the streaming side of all this, YouTube and TikTok is kind of where I'm putting stuff. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. It's been a really fun morning. We'll pick back up here. If I got nothing else going on tonight, I may hop on and play for an hour or two. Otherwise, the next AIM date for a stream is on Monday, which is where we'll continue with Dead Space. That's been going really fun. We got into chapter 3, so that's really good. We're kind of cruising along that. I don't know what I'll pick up after Dead Space. It honestly might be Spider-Man 2 because I've been holding on to that one for a while. Beast Camp let me borrow that game. And I got about maybe a quarter of the way through it, so we'd be picking up for the beginning with Spider-Man 2 on that one. Let's see. I'm so happy I've been able to catch the streams lately. I've been happy too. It's been really nice getting to get to hang out with you again, Sierra. You too, Nervous Bird and Kelman. I know time zone wise, my other stream slot really wasn't that friendly. But as long as I can keep doing some Saturday morning ones, I'll keep trying to do that because it's been fun. Probably won't be able to make that stream, yeah. At some point, I mean, just in general, I don't know if this VODs are your thing. At some point, when I have enough of a Dead Space VOD backlog, I'll start uploading those to YouTube as well. I want to have it consistent where it's like I don't miss a week like I've been doing with Tears of the Kingdom. But all right, Discord is a great place to keep in contact. If you want to know when the stream goes live, there's that stream role you can give yourself, and I'll ping that anytime I go live. What's a time zone? A hassle. You are all the best. I'll see you around. Hope you'll have a good week, good weekend, all that jazz. Bye-bye. Oh, snap. I didn't update the quote of the week over here. It should look like this. Not this. Alright, I'll add that to my to-do list. Funny enough, your YouTube VODs popped up in my YouTube, which has no relation to my other accounts. Hey, SEO works. It's like you always say, Trey, life happens and we're here afterwards. Aww. Alright, love y'all. Bye!